Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. He now, AK, you forgot about PGR. I didn't forget about PGR. PGR isn't the easiest thing to stream. There's only so much you can do. It's like maybe an hour or two of content. Yo, it's freaking ads, bro, right after one another. And I just did Wuthering Waves. I did like 3 things of content. I streamed it. I made 2 videos on it. You know, I gotta finish this story for Arknights. Been a couple days now. Plus, YouTube isn't exactly on my side about that type of stuff. If I mix and match a lot, it doesn't push out a lot. Or so I've been finding out very quickly. That YouTube's like, no, bad. Don't expand. Do not try to do different things. Bad boy. What's up, good day? What's up, Mushu? Bro, I'm a lizard from Mars. Okay. What's up? Racist? What do you mean? What are you even on about, bro? I've been seeing your comments. What are you even talking about? A little too early to be memeing so hard. I promise you. Longest event story? Yeah, we're pretty much done though. Yeah, so we're gonna be on Friday. We'll be doing the EX stages. Ooh. Wait for the Ryan Lab event. I'm waiting. I only wait so hard. Silver Ash's big brain. Yeah, I'm curious to see what he's doing. I gotta remind myself where I'm at story-wise, though. I wish I had like a little thing I could bookmark. I think I'm on BI 7. Because I think we're on the last 3. It's probably better that we waited this long, I suppose, because a lot of people were wanting to finish the story themselves, and I think a lot of people finished it. Yeah, we got through like 3 or 4 of the stages in chapter 7, and it was a pretty long read. Yo, thank you for the sub, Kishinami. Hopefully I'm saying that name correctly. I'm just trying to wake up a little bit. Pause the stream. Sometimes YouTube does that stuff on its own though. I mean, it's a nice feature to be able to go back into like the stream or whatever. But sometimes it can be kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's around the cat as well, or around the cat, around the around the corner as well. Cat is what I meant to say. I'm not really sure how much longer we have until Ling, I guess. This event ends on the 14th. And then I think, yeah, don't we have a rerun for Who Is Real? With possibly ISO or IS2 coming out maybe the 14th or maybe at the end of July. I'm not really sure. So I think that's the current trajectory of the Arknights. Oh yeah, that was another thing I was gonna look at. There's another banner. I think it dropped today, or was it yesterday? Oh, it's not out yet. When does it go? There's a banner that actually kind of looks like it's somewhat worth it, but I think it's a bait banner. Does it have Ifrit on it and it has Phantom? But I guess I already have Phantom, so I don't really need to go on it, but yeah, I want Ifrit. But I'm not willing to risk it because I gotta get Mama Ling. Oh, I want Ifrit. So many times in recruitment. Also, a disclaimer, it's thundering pretty bad here, so if it ever goes offline randomly, that's why. So if the stream randomly cuts out, I think we're about to hit a storm at 7 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. for me. We got some storms last night too, but I can just hear it thundering. I am the storm. It's me. How's it going? I'm the one who knocks. Currently doing my annihilations. I am 99% sure that I didn't do all of the annihilations last week. That kind of makes me sad. I think I only got to like 1400 14 or 1500 out of 1600 for me. I think I forgot on the last day. What's up, Miracle Skills? Half anniversary on the 28th, is it? What anniversary? You fool. Yeah, that's what sucks about waiting until the last days to do it. Which ones have I not done? Quite a bit. If I'm being 100% honest, there's a couple things that I haven't done. The one that I do the most is Lugman Outskirts, because I can consistently get 4 on it. Chenobog, I've done all of it. I haven't done the Abandoned Mine or the Frozen Abandoned City. And then there's a couple of these practice ones, but I don't know. Oh, that's the Frozen Abandoned City. Okay. Then I guess there's a Watery Tide Hollow. So I have like 4 of them that I haven't done, but I was actually kind of thinking of doing like an annihilation stream like one of these days and just going through all the ones that. How long have I been playing Arknights? I don't know. When's the first time I made my video? I want to say at this point like 5 months, but let's see. My first video was made February 21st. So February, March, April, May, June, July. So 5 months. Almost 5 months, I guess, because it was February 21st. My voice is such a vibe. I hope so. I'm tired. No. This is my tired voice. My luck has been too good recently. I have a feeling I will do a lot of pulls for Ling. I don't know. I've been kind of feeling that too, though. I've had quite a bit of luck, honestly. I mean, I know I keep getting Suzerain kind of baiting me, but she's actually a really good pickup. The Frozen Abandoned City is annoying. Yeah, I want to kind of do annihilation stream. Maybe if I have, I'm gonna blow my entire load in Ling. Okay. Too early for me to be saying stuff like that. I want to do an annihilation eventually, but maybe we'll wait until there's like not much to do or something, like a dead week or something. Yeah, those are the ones I've been grinding. Is BI8. It's they're past that. I gotta call it by a different name. If I say suzerain, most of them it's just kind of ignore it. But if I say the magic words, that's when everybody says it. You know, you need some real luck if you're playing FGO though. All the torture that you guys gotten through. I have quite, well, I don't have quite a bit, but it's a good grind for me. I think you're gonna pull for Ling. I have to pull for Ling. It's just something about her. I don't know what to tell you. I thought about streaming IS too, but I wouldn't do voice or video. There's a lot of, you'd be surprised how many people out there actually like no commentary and stuff like that. There's a big kind of thing for, I don't know if it's like in Arknights, but like in general, like a lot of people kind of like when people shut up. But people also like when they commentate, so it's definitely a different crowd you'd be hitting. Good thing I already quit FGO already. Yeah, I thought about like just trying to play it on my own time just to see kind of like what the torture is about. But I haven't watched the anime either. But I don't know. I'm just gonna pull on free polls on Ling's banner. I hope so, but if I have to, I have to. You know what I mean? Yeah, it does. IS2 should. Well, I guess I should say it should happen. I don't know 100%, but yeah, but it's gonna be permanent. So yeah, like what they're saying. I've been saving a little bit, Octavius. I have a little bit, but I'll probably also buy the 25 pack when she comes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I saw the data mine, but I don't want to say like 100% obviously, because like data mines typically are pretty accurate, but you never know. I just want Ling because I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm sure that they knew what they were doing when they put everybody like on a limited thing. It's like I want to get her because she's limited. Honestly though, I'd be happy with any of the other limiteds besides Radiant Knight. I mean, grabbing another dupe of her would be awesome, but I have no idea what that means. Oasis. Yeah, miracle skills. We'll probably save that for like streaming and stuff though. Like if there's nothing really going on, like we don't have a major event. Like obviously we're gonna play it the day it drops and go through it and do a stream on that when it drops. But other than that, I kind of want to save it for like things where we don't really have much to do. We can do like an IS2 stream. I do not want to do the anniversary map if it's going to be Mansfield Break. I don't want to deal with those dudes, damn it. Actually, they're not really that bad, but big boy with chains, he kind of makes me mad when he frees everybody. Oh my god, it's just a nightmare. We got pretty lucky on my pulls though. I got Aurora, which is pretty much the one that I was going for. I would have liked Gnosis, but I wasn't really mad that I didn't get him. I have 20k of the currency and I have 94. I always want to say this name, but I think I'm going to say it wrong. Is it Orginite? So Orgianium. Okay, so I have 94 Orgianium. And then of the Orginite, I have 20k ish. So I've been kind of hanging on to my Orgianium, but I don't think I'm going to really use much of it to convert unless I buy the 25 pack. Do you buy level packs? Yeah, when they come. I was Let me see. I don't think I have any in the store, but yeah, I buy them whenever they come in the store. So my next one is at 60 and I'm at 57. So every single time that those pop up, I grab those. They get kind of high though as we progress, because this next one is actually like 38, which kind of sucks, but that's, you know, that's kind of the deal. But then I usually buy like the $25 pack during the limited banner, because I think it comes with the, yeah, it comes with the 42 Orgianium, and then it comes with a 10 tool or a 10 pull. And then I have the 10 pull that they gave us for the EN voices as well. Yeah, that's pretty much like one of the only things that I use the Orgianium on besides skins. I think it's pronounced Orgianium. I don't know. I just said Orgianium. Is that not right? And then the other ones are Organite. I don't know. I just put the word origin in there. But if you're also new, I say pretty much everything wrong. Just know that. I love that they gave a 10 headhunt just because of the voices. Yeah, that was pretty dope. So I'm going to keep that. I was really tempted to use that on the banner for Gnosis, but I was like, they're giving it to me to bait. Orgianium. Is it not Orgianium? Can I just say Orgianium? I'm going to do that. Wait, I don't know, because like when so this is what always confuses me about that currency, because if I click on it, you can buy and extract a pile of Orgianium. So like if you actually go into the tab, it's called Orgianium, but then people tell me that it has a different name. Then some people say it's Orgium. Orgium? I don't know. Is it Orgium? Maybe it's Orgium. I don't know. Are you interested with Wandering Ways? I think I like the game, but sadly I don't know if my phone can play it or not when it's officially released. If you have a PC, I think it's coming out for PC. The what now? Just say gotcha currency? I usually do say that. Against college at Orgium. Orgium? Yellow's Organite Prime. Why is it called in the store something different then? Orgium? Huh. I don't know. That's what's always confused me, because in the store it's called something completely different. Let's call it Prime. I'll just call it OP. Whatever. I'll just call it OP, and then I'll just call the other one summoning currency. I'll just call it OP, whatever. Well, I have 94 OP, and then I have 20k of the summonable currency. How about that? Does that make sense? Orundum? Orundum? I don't know. I don't care. But we're not exactly going to be converting a lot of the OP, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to call it OP. Oh well, you guys know that I can't say stuff anyway. Okay, so I guess we should probably get into gaming, huh? Is that what they were here for? The gamings and the readings? I think I'm on BI7. I'm not 100% sure. Yo, pause, I said. I can't remember 100%, to be honest. It's been a couple of days. What's up, Resilient Fool? PO for short? Okay, so does everybody call it PO though? Because like on the CM version, it was like something different. I don't know. Why would you, if it's Organite Prime, would that be OP? Yeah, we cleared all the stages the first stream. So the first stream, because a lot of people are wanting to do the story on their own, we cleared all the stages and we've been reading through it. Oh yeah, because it's pure. Yeah. Okay. I see. I remember it came from CM, but I didn't remember why. Okay. Let's see if I can't. I'm just gonna do the before on BI6 just to make sure that this isn't where I was. I'm pretty sure I'm beyond BI7 though. After the other clans, he's just guarding the Vinebear Court. Right, he's guarding the Vinebear Court. Yeah, okay. We've watched it. On the surface, he's won. History is written by the victor. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we saw that. And then I'm just gonna do the end just to make sure that I read that as well. I guess I could go back on the other stream and watch it, but that's... Yep, okay, so we read that as well. Okay. Cool, I think I'm a BIA. Yeah, I think so. I just wanted to make sure because I have a bad history of remembering shit. So I didn't want to like assume and then make you guys sit there and be like, we already read this. Okay, so wait, you think I'm all the way on BI8? I don't think I'm on BI8. Am I? I don't know. We'll read this one too. BI7. Let me see what's on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where we're at. Yeah, this is where I'm at. BI7. So we just got done with BI6. And now we're on here. British mommy. Yeah, here. Okay, this is what I thought. What's the matter? Why is that to start my morning off with this word, dude? Actually, I have it written down here. Is it Chegate? Chegate? The Chegates. Look at this chat. I've been writing them down to try to get these words. Okay, that's what I do in my free time other than read. Okay, so the Chegates aren't letting us leave. They said Silver Ash instructed them to make sure we were here, supposedly for our own safety. Chagatas? I don't know. See, this is exactly as I said. He's trying to lock us here. The Great Elder is unconscious. The Saintess is yet to be coordinated or co-ronated. Okay, I don't know. And he insists the other two clans are traitors. The way I see it, he's definitely up to no good. Talking about this is not going to do us any good. The Great Elder has always been in charge of the court's affairs, and now that this has come to pass, what are we supposed to do? Excuse me. Is this all the goddess's will? Oh, I'm gonna die before I start, huh? It's difficult to say whether this is the goddess's was what the goddess wanted, but I'm sure it will pain her heart to see you so dejected. Great Saintess. We are simply worried. Is there something to worry about? The Great Elder's condition and the situation surrounding the clans. I just talked to the doctor. The Great Elder's outlook is not optimistic, but I'm sure the goddess will have mercy on him, given his leadership of the Vinebearer Court for so many years. Have faith the Great Elder will get better. In the interim, I will take charge of all the court's decisions, big and small. Well, the Saintess was supposed to take charge of Chirag at the coordination, and the Great Elder has wanted to pass the baton to the Saintess for some time now. Given the extraordinary circumstances, what's stopping you? Or do you elders have a better idea? You're just the head maid. Enough, head maid Jar has the right. Wait, what? Enough. Head maid Jar has the right of it. Has the right of it? Who says it like that? We always had faith in the Saintess's ability, and she is willing to step forward to calm the masses. There is no better arrangement. You needn't worry, dear elders. Considering what happened at the ceremony, Silver Ash indeed had a reason to do as he did. And even if Silver Ash harbored ill intentions, as long as I'm here, the Vinebearer Court will be safe. Before the scientist's presence on the holy hunt grounds, although brilliant, was only eye-catching. But now the scientist radiates a certain aura that makes her impossible to defy. The elders look at each other before lowering their heads to her. As you wish, scientist. Leave us, please. Yeah, don't question my girl, bro. She knows what she's talking about. Get out of here. And don't ever talk about Jar again like that. Yeah, the winner's caught up. And yeah, you were incredible. Really? Really? I thought you'd be disappointed after you came back from the ceremony. Looks like I was worrying too much. I'm disappointed, all right. The last time I was disappointed, I couldn't say anything. Back then, I had no way to fight for myself. This time, even though I'm disappointed, I know I have the power to make a change, no matter how little. So I don't want to be left disappointed this time. I need to do something to stave off my appointment. And yeah, you've grown up. I wish I could have stayed a child forever. Thinking about these things all day is just too much effort. That's how I feel. As an adult, please. But you're right, I have grown up. I don't want anything anymore. I don't want to do stuff. Faith. Great Elder, you're awake. Yo, my boy. Quiet down. Quieting. Who says that? Quiet down. Quieting. That's funny. The ceremony. What became of it? I remember interrogating the brown tail subject, but no more. You were poisoned by Sir Arktos. Then Gnosis appearance made things all the more complicated. In the end, Sir Arktos and Montriarch Raidertos joined hands to take on Sir Silverash, only for him to overwhelm them. That's not what I wanted to hear. What about the coordination ceremony? The Sanctus, the transfer of powers. The ceremony was canceled. Sir Silverash announced that it will resume once the Pell Rocks and the Brown Tails are dealt with. What's up, Christmas? Ah, yes, English. Silverash. Where's the Sanctus? She is in her room right now. You be quiet. Quieting. Little one, how does it feel to sit in the Tri-Clan Council meeting for the first time? Great Elder. I never imagined that the Tri-Clan Council meeting would be so boring. The clan leaders only talk about things that concern their families. Every time they talk about which family will put in more effort in the annual events, they aren't interested at all. They don't care about the goddess. Oh, a smart one. I was right about you. Great Elder. Did you show me this on purpose? That's right. Why? Because you will one day become the Great Elder. Then you'll understand just why this so-called faith stands for. What this so-called faith? You, how long has it been since the Vine Bear Court? Huh? 25 years, Great Elder. In those 25 years, how do you think the Vine Bear Court and Chirag have changed? Aside from all the Silverashes besides all that the Silverash brought us, I don't think there's been any significant change. These lands have not changed for a millennium. The future ought to see no change either. Help me up. A Great Elder, your health. Elder, I don't know why I said it the other way. I know my health better than anyone else. I don't have much time left. Oh no. But have the Sanctus proceed to the Great Hall. Tell her I must speak to her about something. Oh, he's not making it to the Great Hall. English good. Not mine. I mean, yeah, meetings confirmed to be boring. Doctor, this is the second time you've saved my rear. I've had a problem with Silverash ever since he came back to Chirag and established that Carland trade of his. I'm sure you saw it yourself when you entered Chirag, his trade port. I can't even begin to make head or tails of it. I've used the things he brought in. They're handy. My men are using them too. I know that. The youths working for me think I don't know what they say about him. Well, I do. But he can't keep things going on like this. He's going to drive Chirag further and further into the fire pit. The goddess is watching from above. If we go down that path, Chirag will be punished. That's why I've always been the first one to stand up against him, and this is what it got me. The Pelrocks are no fans of trickery, and I had Valis by my side, but now can I trust you? I mean, I just saved your rear, but okay. Dr. Rodertos is here. Yeah, what you got to say, Arctos? I thought a hot-headed punk like you would have led your forces to take on Silver Ash right now. If it wasn't for the doctor stopping me, that's what I would be doing right now. You're the doctor from Rhodes Island. I'm always here. You saved my life. Normally I would be rewarding you somehow. But if what you want is the House of Browntail, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't want your house. You can keep it, bro. Your help is absolutely vital. Adjust her collar for? That's kind of weird. You're overthinking it. I'm not a bad guy. I'm gonna say I don't really know what we need her help for, though. She kind of sucks. I mean, she ain't been able to do much this far. I'm just gonna say you're adjust her collar. That's weird. You don't just like grab someone's collar. I'm gonna do this. You and I have never met, and yet you did all that to stroke the fire. Tell me, how am I supposed to not overthink it? I don't know. Well, whatever. Leave the thinking to me. I'm the doctor. If Arktos here, I don't even have to guess at what it is that you want. I'll be honest with you. Before your guy here found me, I was seriously thinking about surrendering to Silver Ash. Are you sure I can help you? If Arktos is willing to surrender too, then I guess I don't need your help. The Pelrox will never surrender. So what do you people want? First off, you've already lost. First off, I can't help you win this battle. Okay, either one of those choices don't seem very good. Adjust her collar? Why do you want me to adjust her collar? Oh, is there something that happens? Do these choices matter? All right, anyway, I can help win the battle. I don't know. I'm gonna say you've already lost. If you want to be here, leave. You don't have to spell it out for me like that. The people are on Silver Ash's side. When the ceremony ended, he even proclaimed that the crimes are mine and Arctos's alone and didn't do anything to our territory. He decided Katrag is already his. And that's not actually how things are. Doctor, you're a smart one. What else can we do? The best way we have to get ourselves out of this hole is to save the Saintus. You're right that only the Saintus can set things right. And Silver Ash taking control of the Vine Bear Court so that the Saintus can't say anything. Yeah, but the Great Elder's alive. Now here's the problem. He definitely sees you coming. Actually, he probably has all those men guarding the place so that you can't walk right into the trap. Or so that you can walk right into the trap. We can't go through the front door, of course. We need some preparation. Yeah. They'll help the Saintus. There's a reason that Silver Ash isn't mounting an attack on the other enemies. First, he doesn't think it's necessary. Second, he is worried that the doctor will help the Pelrox. The doctor? If the doctor's actually helping Arktos, things are probably going to get out of hand. This doctor isn't taking charge of Arctos's army to fight us, though. From what you have told me, this doctor wants to stop Arktos from being the reckless man he is and launching an all-out war. Considering that, it's not likely that there will be any direct confirmation that leads to bloodshed. I don't exactly believe in the possibility, however. The way I see it, it's not out of the question that this doctor is trying to take control of the Pelrox and the Browntails, seeking to become Chirag's new overlord. Hey, first off, the doctor don't want to be no overlord, bro. We got our own stuff to do. The doctor's not that kind of person. Right, the doctor certainly could do it, though. I must say I'm a little flabbergasted by the appraisal that you two and Silver Ash have on this person. I can only hope you are right in the judgment. In any case, however things end up, it is very likely that we're aiming for Mount Carlan, which is under our control, of course. They'll need the Saintists to turn the tide of the public opinion. And if they succeed in getting the Saintists out of the Mount Carlan, then all that Silver Ash has done will be for naught. Naturally, the doctor knows that. That's why we will see this doctor here. It's ironic. In their eyes, we Silver Ashes are taking our own family Harries hostage. They aren't wrong. Enda Silver Ash is indeed our hostage right now. If you'd rather I use a different term or phrase, the Saintus has become our most important bargaining chip. That doesn't change anything, however. Gnosis, could you please stop provoking Matterhorn? I'm helping you two face reality. Or are you trying to tell me that you two didn't know that Silver Ash had his eyes on more than just the transfer of powers? It was never his plan to let faith govern the state. That's not to say anything negative about Enya Silver Ash. I'm not interested in her at all. Naturally, I don't have an opinion about her. She became the saintess and she's done pretty well, or very well. In that case, she will no doubt be an obstacle to Silver Ash. That's all. And now things have come to this. We cannot permit anyone else on this stage to do any better than the head of the Silver Ash family. I know that. Of course I know that. This isn't a game. There are no do-overs. Let's not give ourselves any unnecessary trouble. Munch, you're in charge of surveillance. On it. Munch. Good. The plan is perfect. You sure about that? Of course. I'm always sure. I'm the doctor. On the surface, we're sending our forces to raise the place to the ground, making it look like we're there to save Yucatan and attract their attention that way, to confuse them about your real plans. You want the main force to attack them from the front. That's to let Arctos' forces near Carlan. Your guys will also be there in the mountains to help them along. Doesn't sound like the safest plan there is, but it seems feasible. What about Djinn? Even if we can't deal with Silver Ash's Tunsagaya performers, if you if you don't have a way to take care of the actual monster, you'll never be able to get to him. Sharp. This is where Sharp comes in. This is part of my job too. Yes, it's overtime. Make that sound simple, but are you sure about this? He's an elite operator, ma'am. I wouldn't say sure, but I can probably keep her busy for 10 minutes. For some 10 minutes. You're a monster yourself, huh? So, Doctor of Rhodes Island, how are you sure I'll help you? How are you so sure I'll help you? I'm not forcing you. There isn't any part of this plan that has to involve you. I'm not forcing you. You know, you kind of remind me of Silver Ash. You told me all about your plan, and then you say you don't absolutely need me. It's kind of true. Whatever. I'll go in your place. Russ, this isn't a game. Why don't you take a look in the mirror before you say that crap, Rotortos? You're exhausted. You look pale as a ghost. Hell, you completely look out of it. Okay, well, granted, she did sit in a flaming building for a little bit. Hey, Zach, it's been a while. Say my name. Tunsagaya. I just put the word in there. No. How am I supposed to relax when I have someone like you to save my husband? I don't know what you and Silver Ash talked about in that room, but I'm not going to watch you hand over the Browntail family over to him. Why are you staring at me like that? You want to fight? You might just be right. Fine, Dr. Rose Island. Russ will help you with your plan in my place. Though to tell you the truth, I'm not holding out hope that we can get anything back from Silver Ash. All I can say is good luck. I don't need luck. You trying to summon a demon with that deep chant you just did? I'm trying to summon the inner doctor, the pre-amnesia doctor. He's somewhere in there. And sometimes you have to use unconventional methods. Why can't I go out, Uncle? Entia, just chill out. By the president's orders, you are not to go running around until he returns. So when he's coming back. The president is currently making his way to Carlan. Come on, Zach, you do it. To Carlan, and we'll be back in 2 days' time. Dude, this guy's chilling. Look, I just want to catch a breath of fresh air, okay? If you'll stay around the estate, I'll send someone to follow you. NCL, this is for your own good. The situation in Tarag is precarious right now. Did I say that word right? Precarious. I see. Do you really need me to do all this, Silver Ash? Doctor, what should I do? Aurora? Shh, keep it down. It was really hard for me to sneak in with all these guards. Weren't you and Sharp going to stay with the doctor? Yes, I'm here because the doctor wanted me to tell you something. We can always share. You're absolutely sure. Yes, Arktos has assembled a large number of soldiers in his territory, but he's not the one leading them. The doctor is. Yes. Where's Arktos? I'm not sure. From eyewitness accounts, he disappeared after formally handing leadership to his forces to the doctor. Is that Doctor Squad the bait? No, it can't be that simple. How about their numbers? The Pelrox clansmen who responded to Arctos' call were mostly what you'd expect. Based on our estimate, Arctos shouldn't have enough men to assemble another squad. But there's no chance he's sitting in the back. There's a high possibility of there being another team. The Pelrox clan warriors are skilled at operating in the mountains. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. They can't leave the squad alone, though, regardless of whether it's a decoy or the main force. I'll let Weiss pass on the orders and have the troops gather at the base of the mountain, awaiting further instructions. Then dispatch someone to keep track of the army. Your primary responsibility is to find Arctos. On it. Always keep them guessing, Doc. Keep these guys guessing. They don't know where we're coming from. The doctor wants me to climb the mountain and sneak into the Vinebear court to find my sister? Yes, correct. Because conflict between the Pelrock and Silver Ash clans is almost unavoidable now, but if there's one person who can put a stop to it all, okay, come on, Zach. But if there's one person who can put a stop to all of this, it's your sister, the Saintess, and yes, Silver Ash. But the doctor wanted to stick to Rhode Island's policy of non-intervention and stand by. But since restoring the Saintess to power was just a ploy for Mr. Silver Ash, the doctor believes he doesn't care much for Chirag's faith. And once the Silver Ash clan's forces beat down the Pelrox clan, the only thing stopping him from taking all the Chirag is the Vinebear court. And in other words, the object of faith for all the people of Chirag, the Saintess. The doctor doesn't actually need you to convince the Saintess to do anything. The basic idea is there might be a way to heal the relationship between your brother and your sister. Oh, there might be also some guilt in there for not being able to help since coming to Chirag. I'd never blame the doctor for that. I just want to apologize both to the doctor and everyone who else came with me. This was supposed to be a nice vacation, but my brother went and screwed everything up. It's not your fault either, Cliffart. Anyway, the doctor has been dragged into Silver Ash's business and can't stand on the sidelines anymore. And anyway, you're Silver Ash's sister. Nothing can change that. So the doctors decided to make a move. And it's to have you go up the mountain and become a kind of insurance beside the Saintess. The doctor wants me to stop my brother's plans when the time comes, or take the Saintess and run when the time comes. And CS subconsciously rubs the coral of the rope in her hand. Okay, that makes sense. Her sister braided it for her when she was a child. Yes, very big, easy words. Coral. I'll go. This is a convert operation. I'll be there with other operators to help. No, I have a better idea. Just get me to the base of the Mount Carlan. Carlan, I'll handle the rest myself. See, Doctor is smart. He's gonna have Cliffart and Gnosis, big brain Gnosis, ain't even gonna know that Cliffart's gonna be over here. My dog, yeah, my dog might think that if I keep saying her name. They're all needed to be continued. All the bloodlines. Look at this dude though, Golo. Can we all agree that Golo has a really cool design for being an NPC? Doctor, why are you marching at us at such a slow pace? So as to give those prying eyes their fill. We can't go any faster. Not right now. We want everybody to see us. Golo, don't tell me you still haven't figured out what we're doing. We're playing bait. We're kind of like peacocks. We're kind of like doing the feather dance in front of them. Aren't we drawing the attention of the Silver Ash clan? I think we're going a bit too slow for that. I see you're eager to just rush in and fight the Silver Ashes. Sure am. Last time, Valis handed me my ass, so I got a chip on my shoulder. At least he's honest. At least he admits it. Doctor, we've confirmed the location of Yucatan, who was taken away during the ceremony. As you suspected, she was not taken to Silver Ash's clan territory, but locked up at the base of the mountain. What do you mean she? What do you mean she? Isn't it he? The chick's husband. Good work. Doctor, you are really something else. You managed to find old Yucatan this quickly. Such simple, intelligent gathering is child's play for a brown cell. Yo, hurry. Anyway, we found Yucatan. So it's time for me and this idiot here to get moving, right? Why is she so condescending? Like, chill out. What's with the silent treatment? What? Were you talking to me? I don't remember my folks ever calling me idiot. Oh, look at this dude. It's mispronounced. Yeah, it probably is. Look at this dude. What? Are you talking to me? I don't remember my folks ever calling me idiot. General. General Golo. You happy now? I'm asking you, do you know what you're supposed to be doing? Of course. Head to the nearest station. Cause some chaos, give you a chance to rescue your man. Good. But a word of warning from the doctor. Don't actually kill anyone. The station's full of civilians. I swear on my name not to lay a finger on them. But doctor, if the Silver Ashes show up, all I can say is I'll try to hold back. Look at this dude. He's straight up like, my folks never called me idiot. I don't know who you're talking about. Nah, he's just happy to be there. Cliffheart, did you say you were looking for your mountaineering equipment? Yep. Don't tell me you're going to climb Mount Carlan. Isn't that what you wanted her to do? From what you told me, there should be a ton of people in Carlan. If we're talking about heading up the face of the mountain, even the squad leader would have some difficulty sneaking in. But that's nothing I can't handle. As long as you can get me to the foot of the mountain, I can handle the rest. But the others and I won't be able to protect you. No biggie, no biggie. I've gotten plenty of training at Rhodes Island, so I'm more than capable of handling myself in an ordinary fight. But we're gonna have to knock out Chester. See you later, Chester. Encia, where are you going? Uncle Chester, sorry, I want to go climbing. Which mountain are we talking here? Mount Carlan. That place is going to turn into a battlefield. You'll get hurt if you go. Why do you want to go there? Uncle Chester, ever since I fell in love with mountaineering, I've always wanted to summit Mount Carlan with my own two hands. I've only wanted to do it more since my sister left us and became the Saintess. One day I would reach the peak and bring my sister home. And now my chance has finally come. You won't be able to do that, Encia. Even if I can't bring my sister back home, I need to be with her at a time like this. She must be very confused after everything our brother's done. If I can't stop him, then I at least want to be there for her. What is this? All fur? Your youngest daughter's gotten pretty big too. Young lady, I'm sorry, but at the master's order, you are not allowed to leave the estate. It's for your own safety. Stand down. Huh? Uncle Chester. Yo, Chester's coming in clutch. Sir, you're directly contradicting the master's orders. I'll accept all responsibility for what happens here. But even if you go so far as to vouch for her, how can that be more important than her safety? Silver Ash never takes unnecessary risk. This time, let's trust her. Fine. Go prepare a burden beast for the young lady and our guests from Rhodes Island. Understood. Thank you, Uncle Chester. Thank you very much, sir. I always thought you... No need to thank me. Now go. Time is of the essence. Yo, Chester knows what's happening. Okay. Encia. Be careful out there. Will do. Oh, Chester. Ophler. I don't know. Ever since you and Elizabeth passed on, I've always regretted that I stood against you and the reforms you were trying to bring to our land. I should have stood with you. So, when your son decided to take your ideals, I chose to support him wholeheartedly. Silver Ash has done exceptionally well. As a Saintess, Enya has won the adoration of the people of Tarag. Though Encia contracted opathy, her condition is under control and she has a happy-go-lucky as always. But it suddenly just occurred to me. What? How long has it been since I saw those three kids getting along, smiling and laughing as siblings should? I don't know, Chester, but you just made it happen. Great Elder, you still need to rest. According to the records, this great hall was built by the people of all three clans following the establishment of the Tri-Clan Council. The existence and cooperation of the three clans far predates the modern Tri-Clan system. Then, after thousands of years passed, the system was tweaked and sanded down until it became what we see today. And this chair may well have been here for thousands of years. Over a dozen great elders sat on the seat, spending their lives here. What is that, joust? As a dozen, or is it youse? I don't know. As a dozen scientists found their final resting spot upon this mountain. From the very beginning, the scientist was a fabrication of the Vine Bear Court to facilitate the spread of the faith. Now that you've chosen to tell me these things I've known for a long time, are you meaning to say that our faith is false? You seem to be a lot more direct as well, but I mean the opposite in you. Sorry, Saintess. Do you know my original name? No. I'm afraid no one in the present Vine Bear Court remembers either. Even I myself have forgotten. Each great elder, after taking up the mantle of the previous one, is known only as the great elder. One day the people also forget your name and know you only as Saintess. Then the great elder and the Saintess come to realize what people believe in is not the goddess. People can believe in anything as long as there's a story, a few unique coincidences. They'll believe in you, in me, in Silver Ash, in the mountain, in the water, even in a single leaf. If people can believe in anything, then what is faith? The great elders finally came to the answer. What people believe is faith itself. People choose to vest power in the object of their faith. People attribute the things that they shun to their faith. People unconditionally trust the way of life to which their faith guides them. So what is faith? Faith is laziness, escapism. What? A decandence? Faith is stability. Okay, so faith is segregation. Cough, cough, cough. Let's get you to bed, great elder. No, Saintess. The great elder desperately clutches at Enya's waist. I'm not trying to laugh at that part, but it's just like he comes up and then he comes out and he just like starts speaking all these facts. And then literally Enya's just like, all right, old man, all right. He's like, all right, let's get you to bed, Grandpa. It's like the you're way too old, please. Sure, Grandpa. Yeah, it's like the whole all right, you're going a little crazy, Grandpa. Maybe it's time to take your pills and go to bed. What's up, Extended Magazine? All right, we get it. Religion's fake. It's escapism. All right, man. All right, his grasp is so tight that it leaves a red mark on her skin, as if he spent all this time, all of his remaining strength on it. His eyes are fixed on the Saintess before him, but he seems to be looking at someone else. Faith is ugly, but even so, it is indestructible. In the thousands of years of Tarag's history, the cracks between the three major clans have gradually widened, yet no one can deny faith. Faith is the foundation of Tarag. Faith unites the people of Tarag. People seek out faith. People rely on faith. Tarag has existed like this for thousands of years. The people crave stability. The people crave segregation. Silver Ash thinks he has won, but he hasn't. He cannot win. How can he possibly defeat the faith that has coincided in Tarag for a millennia? This old man is about to die, but you are still young. You are the Saintess of the Vine Bear Court, and you will become the great elder of the Vine Bear Court. Go forth and instruct him, overcome him, make him understand that in the face of the faith itself, his actions are insignificant, beneath even mention. Enya remains silent for a while, but forces herself free of the elder's grip. She feels pity for the old man before her, but she feels a greater determination. I disagree, elder. You say that faith equals segregation, and that people depend on faith because they demand stability. But that's not how I see things. It is true that once people accept a faith, they come to rely on it. Laziness, escapism, decandence. I can't argue with those things. But this does not mean that faith itself is segregation. Oh, it's not segregation? What is it? Stagnation? Stagnation. Oh, it's stagnation, isn't it? Stagnation. Hey, okay, stagnation. That makes more sense. I was like, I kept thinking about like, there's no way it's segregation. Okay. Hey, we learned it. Faith is just faith, nothing more. It has no attributes by itself, and its substance comes from what is put into. If the faith progresses, then the faith will progress with it. If the faith progresses, then the faithful will progress with it. Stagnation. Okay, hey. I know words. Don't worry. English is my first and only language. Okay, if you guys can't. If the faith stagnates, then the faithful will stagnate with it. The reason why you think that the people of Tarag crave Stagnation is precisely because the goddess's faith has been stagnant for years of, or thousands of years in the hands of the Vinebear court. Oh no, Enya's turning. She's turning, boys. We've drawn up this land as a prison to preserve the rules of some ancient agreement. Surviving the snow-capped mountain for millennia without exploring or even making contact with the outside world. And you mean to tell me this agreement has anything to do with our faith? Or faith? Is there not just the arrogance of the Vinebear court? Arrogance? No. These are the things. These are how things were meant to be. Nothing is inherently meant to be. Enya's kind of speaking facts, though. If it seems that way, it is only because it has never changed. It's time to change, Great Elder. No, Saintess, you cannot change anything. Faith is the fundamental reason why Chirag is Chirag. I will go and face Silverash, but not in the way that you want. I don't know if I'll succeed. But since the Saintess has always been used by the Vinebear court as a tool to guide the people's faith, I shall put this tool to good use. I am the Saintess, but I am not the Saintess of the Vinebear court. I am the Saintess of Chirag. I will use my own methods to guide the people to freedom, the freedom to progress, to explore, to take risk. And as for you, Great Elder, it is time to rest. She's literally like, I'm going to kill you. Attendants, come help the Great Elder away. Look at the music building up. Enya stands up and walks to the door of the Great Hall, her eyes fixed forward. He literally is like, stagnation is really bad. And then he's like, yeah, but we ain't going to change it. Behind her, the Great Elder occupies his same seat, watching her back grow ever smaller in the distance. He stretches out his hand to grasp something, but finally, powerlessly, drops. He grasps nothing at all. He remains there evermore, motionless, just like the snow of Chirag blanketing his dreams. That's pretty intense. Have faith in my English, yeah. But the people crave it. I mean, I guess they probably, like, from his ideals, like, people want stability, like they don't want change, they don't want to have to think about something different, I suppose. I mean, at least that's his thought process. These people don't want change, they can't handle change. As it's changing. Sir, I've searched the woodlands around the perimeter of the Palrock clan and found no Sibyls, no signs of mobilization. Keep looking. Yes, sir. Gnosis, we've got an issue. Golo split from the doctor's forces and led a team around Mount Carlan, breaking through the pass and occupying the station there. What? Right now, Golo is driving everyone out of the station, and another team is heading from, Kalen? That's where Yucatan is being held. Is that the right rescue operation? Impossible. They're being far too inefficient for that. There must be another motive. Munch, based on the route you saw them taking, where do you think the doctor is headed? They chose a route that could lead either to Mount Carlan or to the pass. Oh, could the doctor intend to bypass Mount Carlan to directly attack our territory? I should have warned you about this possibility. No, I was caught off guard myself. I should have stationed more troops at the pass. The doctor, but Arktos still hasn't shown himself, and we cannot say for sure what their true objective is. I'll have to take Varys head to the. I'll have Varys head to the station to deal with Golo. Then Weiss will go to Kalen. I guess it'd be Cullen. It could be also Cullen, I suppose. Have a portion of the troops stationed at the base of the mountain. Go defend the pass and prevent the doctor's forces from breaking through to our territory. Understood. General, we've already taken control of the station. Why are we still waiting here? The doctor told us to avoid hurting anyone, but I didn't hear anything about not smashing the place up. This station is a symbol of Silverash treachery. Calm down. We'll see when the next train arrives. When's the thing supposed to arrive anyway? Let's see it. Let me see the note from the doctor left me. Oh my god, my voice. Okay, that sounds right. Ooh, a train. It's swollen. The doctor's brain is swollen. Huh? What's going on here? The station now belongs to Golo of the Pell Rock clan. Get out of here if you value your life. Why is the Pell Rock clan here? And it's none other than the terrible Golo. Did the Pell Rocks declare war? I'm too young to die. Run. That's right. Run faster. Choo-choo. What are you guys doing here? General Golo, thanks for bringing me along. I want nothing to do with the Silver Ash daughter, if not for the fact that the doctor told me you were helping. You really aren't in the cahoots with the brother of yours. I'm here to stop him. I don't trust you, but I do trust the doctor. The one called Sharp told me to trust in the victory the doctor would bring. All right. Didn't you say you had to make your way up the mountain? Off with you. After you go, I'll have to halt the railroad. To do what again? Oh, right. Stop things from running so that Silver Ash's reinforcements don't show up too quickly. Well, thanks anyway, General Golo. Golo has a simple brain. These people make no sense to me at all. Whatever. I have my own things to do anyway. Golo is a simple-minded man. Huh? The musclehead might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but he certainly does know how to fight. He should be fine holding down the situation. He's literally like trying to think like, what could doctor be planning? I don't know. Think hurt brain. Next up is, damn it, my ass. Madam, why don't you get off the burden beast and rest for a bit? The rest of us can handle things. Huh? I don't have the luxury of that for that right now. Our task is much more difficult than Golo's. He smashed me good. In addition to rescuing Yucatan, we also have to take as much of Kurlin with us as we can. Until the doctor wins over on the other end, we have to draw the Silver Ash's attention. Madam, can we really hold out against those numbers of the forces we have here? Are you sure this doctor isn't just using you as fodder? That's right, the matriarch. Shut it. Listen, Rotortos is sick and tired of carrying this clan on her back, so she's trusting this to me. We're at a do or die moment for the House of Browntail. If we succeed, the Browntail clan might have a future, but if we fail, we are all changing our names to Silver Ash. I don't care what Silver Ash is trying to do or what he wants Tarag to be, but us Browntails will never be anyone's fonder. If you're that eager to get a new name, then you can leave now. But if being a Browntail means anything to you, then come with me. I've never seen Russ so charismatic before. Charismatic? I didn't know Russ had such a great talent for speeches. I think she really is speaking her mind. She's just never been given a chance before. What are you mumbling about over there? Even though I heard that the matriarch herself was planning on surrendering, if Russ isn't willing to give up, then it'd be really shameful for us to raise the white flag. That's right. And to be honest, I find it hard to believe that the matriarch would do something like that. You're still not done. If you don't like it here, then beat it. We fight for the House of Browntail. Ugh, that's more like it. That was pre-bonkhead doctor. But that does make sense on Enos's part. All right, I'll handle the rest. Are you serious about this? Don't worry. I'm a bonafide pro. Bonafide pro? You better not die on us. I'll be waiting for the good news. Of her dying or her getting up there? I hope you meant for her to get up there. As much as I've trained, it's been a long time since I've done any real mountaineering. Not since I came to Rhode Island for treatment. This sure is getting my blood pumping. Wait for me, sis. I'm coming for you. Encia remembers now that when she was a child, she always loved bringing her sister along to her climbs. Though she was physically fit, she would always give up halfway through. Her favorite thing to do was to curl up on the sofa by the fire, knitting something for herself or her brother, or just napping. My sister probably doesn't like the mountains. That's what Encia thought. But in the end, after becoming the saintess, she was bound atop the mountain. Encia always had a dream that one day she would save her sister from the mountain. Oh, that's kind of sad. Yo, Golo beats him up. General, this railway should be useless now, right? No clue, but it probably isn't going to work anymore. It's literally what he said, Golo. But who gives a shit? The other job the doctor gave us was to start some chaos in the Silver Ash territory. The bigger, the better. Since we're already messed this place up pretty good, let's go somewhere else. Yo, when can I be the VA for Golo? Huh? You sure took your sweet time, Ellis. Golo, what exactly is the doctor after? The sentimental side of me actually wants to tell you. But honestly, I have no clue what the doctor's trying to do either. But what I do know is, I'm here to make enough trouble to give Silver Ash a tough time. Golo, I prefer not to humiliate you, or anything of the excellent warriors of the Pelrock clan, so lay down your arms. You have no chance of winning. Bellis, I know you got some pretty bad blood. I'm not good at comforting people. I also know there's nothing I can do to bring back what you've lost, but I'm happy to rumble with you. Let you blow off steam. Golo is the only one with a unique voice because he's the only one that I can actually think about what he would kind of sound like. I don't even know if it'd be right. What's up? What's up, Death? He's the only one that I actually thought to myself, like, I might actually be able to sound what I imagine he would sound like. Other people, I can't do that, though. My voice is like a one note only. This must be the first checkpoint. Ah, if I remember right, this trail was part of the trial. I know it's trail. The trail was part of the trial. Oh, it's because the same. Okay, this trail was part of the trial to become a saintess. I don't know how to confront you, so I'll let you know. I'll fight you to let off some steam. Encia remembers the night before the selection of Saintess, her sister had some kind of fight with her brother. That night, she sat alone on the sofa in the living room until the sun came up. She still remembers telling her sister that if not for the fact that she was too young, she would have joined the Saintess selection process herself. Her sister smacked her upside the head. Her sister was quite strong, but never did she expect that she would, this would be the last time her sister would smack her around. Hey, I'll send out that audition tape right there, straight to Arknights. Sir, it's starting to snow. A good opportunity. The goddess smiles upon us by the look of things. Though it took a lot of extra time to make her way to the Holy Hunt, it was well worth it. How's the situation at the foot of the mountain? It seems like the doctor was able to divert their attention. The forces stationed there were far fewer than expected. Ah, good. Very good. The doctor is quite capable. Okay, I can't do his voice. He sounds like he would be a little bit more deeper than I think I can go. Still, we can't afford to bring shame to the Pelrock name. Warriors, now that our time is nigh, we no longer need to conceal ourselves. Forget the Silver Ashes. Follow me. We'll rush up the mountain and rescue the Saintess. Yes, sir. Why'd it have to start snowing now? The old goddess really has a dry sense of humor. Or maybe this is a test for me, as the sister of the Saintess. Well, whatever. A bit of wind and snow can't hold me back. You can do this, Encia. You weren't just talking big in front of Aurora. You've got this. Yo! Okay, I like the little scene. It was hard to send letters back to Chirag from Rhodes Island. Usually she would have only got the opportunity when Courier showed up. Is that why his name's Courier? Because he delivers messages? Each time he visited, she always felt conflicted. Fortunately, Courier would bring a letter from her sister. Unfortunately, Courier and Matterhorn would only treat her as a kid, and if she couldn't see the sadness on their faces, she's also a child of the Silver Ash family. She read the books left behind by her parents and knew of the vision that they had for Chirag. She also got good grades in the Hypopeia's class. Of course she knew. What she did not know is, did things have to turn out like this? If so, then why her family? Oh, it's literally? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Sir, troops led by Arctos suddenly appeared at the foot of the mountain and broke through the defensive line. Where did they come from? I'm afraid they entered the site of the Holy Hunt, so our men were unable to track them down. And our forces stationed there couldn't stop them? A portion of the forces were split off to defend the pass. Plus, it suddenly started snowing and morale are low to begin with. Since their goal is to break through the line, Silver Ash, you've been outplayed, Gnosis. You made the right call. They only care about Mount Carlan and the Saintess. Everything else is secondary to that. Did you come back only to mock me? No, I would have hesitated too in your position, just as you used your long-standing reputation with Carlan trade to put on a play of half-truths. Our lack of familiarity with the Doctor worked to that one's advantage. No shortage of tricks up those mysterious sleeves. You may believe that the Doctor has designs on Tarag, but from my perspective, I don't necessarily think that the Satanist is the only objective. Of course, the Doctor could not be sure what. Of course, the Doctor would not be sure that we would see things this way, and that was the wager. That you'd see the Doctor's actions around the pass as a move against Tarag. The Doctor only required that you be significantly concerned about the possibility to send your troops to assuage those concerns. As such, the Doctor won the bet. Silverash, your arrogance is truly loathsome. To wax admirably about the actions of your enemy at a time like this is not a game, and we cannot afford to fail. I'm not a fan of failure, Gnosis. I've already sent Degen to intercept Arktos. No, why do you think the Doctor chose a route that could lead either to Mount Carlan or the pass? You're saying that Arktos' forces are a ruse. From the very beginning, the Doctor's forces were both the bait and the main force. No wonder why they were moving so slowly. They were waiting. That's right, and if I'm not mistaken, then this is when they start making their move. If the Doctor is allowed to group with Arktos, then that would be real trouble. Yo, look at him, he a big brain. Yeah, look at this though. Look at that. Take a moment to admire the art. You've been outplayed. Take a second. It's because we're rolling smart. NC already knows. Make sure I didn't miss something. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't click. She knows her wish cannot come true. She cannot save her sister from the mountain. She also cannot mend the relationship between her two siblings. How could she have no idea as to what her brother seeks to accomplish? How could she not see that the rift between the two are only growing wider and wider? But what can she do? Yeah, at least they're E2 level 20. She doesn't like to cry, to vent her frustrations to other, or to give up. All she can do is wedge the climbing pick in her hand into the rock above her head, and momentarily forget some of her troubles as she overlooks the scenery from the top of the mountain. Drifting snow strikes her face, leaving traces that look like streaks of tears. Okay, that's kind of sad. I gotta bring that up. That's kind of sad. Doctor, Master Arktos has begun to move. We also heard that the Silver Ashes are reinforcing the pass. So far, everything is proceeding as you've planned. Me, look at me. I'm such a little Stark asshole. Degen. So she's here. This is as far as you go, Rose Islander. I remember your code name. You're Sharp. Bam, here's Sharp to kick your ass, bro. Luck of the Doctor brought some spare clothes. I might be able to do his voice. I don't know. I kind of think. So what's going on? This entire army is both a genuine article and also a decoy. To be precise, this plan was specific. Okay, no. I'm going to butcher Sharp, but I'm going to make him sad. To be precise, this plan was specifically tailored to you. The Doctor had to plan for a contingency that included a woman strong enough to tear any plan to shreds. I am not Silverash. The aberration and respect of my enemies mean nothing to me. The only thing that I need of my enemies is for them to be swung across the ground. Mommy Knight. Then you're in luck. You've got a whole army of opponents right in front of you. She's so hot. You guys are like, as soon as you see a woman like in a power stance or somebody who has like, you're the only one in the crowd worth beating my opponent. Degen Breacher shakes her head, sighing as it's offering an immaculate truth within her opinion. Sharp looks at the woman before him, and so for some reason is reminded of his Friend, Stormeye, a fellow elite operator. Stormeye would have been very happy to face an opponent like her. But to him, whether mingling with the army here or dealing with Degen, all of this was part of the job. A powerful woman. It's a shame. An enemy's respect doesn't mean too much for me either. I dislike glory, but you don't seem to care about it at all. Nothing personal, it's just business. Just business. Doing business requires professionalism. Only an amateur would bring personal feelings to the job. Look at Sharp. There's nothing worth bragging about when it comes to my combat abilities. It's just one of my tools to get the job done. Aha, I like the way you think. I've always despised our self-righteous challengers, pumped up their skills or ideals, and without exception, I crushed them all underfoot. Exception. I've heard of your feats as the Black Knight, a Leviathan who can use arts, rendering all dignity and pride worthless before your greatsword. Where's the greatsword, by the way? Waving something like that around in this unsophisticated place would only scare the natives, so I decided to switch weapons. Not that it matters what I use, though. Flourishes the blade in her hand. The blink of the eye, the wind and snow itself seem to cleave in two. As for me, I promise victory. Sharp bends forward slightly, placing his hand on the hilt of his standard issue knife at his waist. Notices a familiar scent from him. Back when she was in Karamaz, only a few people gave off the same scent. The scent of war. Oh, I said Leviathan. Leviathan? Armez? Yeah, I know. It's I don't know. If I wanted to, I'd have to go into the... Alright, you know what? Just so you guys... Here, you want me to figure out how to say it? I know that she says it, but I don't know if she says it right.
I'm gladdened to be by your side once again. Oaths and trust both are unchangeable.
Where the hell is your name?
Maria has realized her own truly beloved under that I could the particulars of fear not sin is to be punished.
Where the hell do you say it, bro? I know you said Casamirez. There you go, Casamirez. I know you guys are gonna tell me she said it wrong anyway. Casamirez? How else would you say it? Okay, we're actually gonna play this before going into the story, though, just because I want to take a second for a breather. Casamirez is not how you say it. Cut the res. The JP one says it right. Okay, I'll go to the JP one after this. Casimir. Just finishing 100 rocks. Added an extra sound. What is it? Erez at the end. Casimir? Is it just Casimir? Casimir? Maybe it's Casimir. Casimir? See if my auto holds. It holds. We were doing it earlier. No res in the end. Can I say Casimiras? So it's just Casimir. I don't know. I feel like it should be Mirez at the end, though. But Casimir's? Did I say it? Casimir's? Casimir's? Huh. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to be no person that pronounces things. I don't know what else to call it. Casimir's? Oh, okay. Well, Casimir's makes kind of more sense. Well, I don't know if it makes more sense, but I understand what you guys are saying. I don't have Silver Ash, so unfortunately, I can't make the meme. Why you gotta do my girl Gravel like that? Just knock Gravel out of oblivion. Degen. Yo, so what were you saying, Christmas? Huh? What were you saying about my auto? No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty good. Yes, Myrtle. Very good, Myrtle. Yeah, we're gonna burn some stamina here because I realized while I was sitting doing all that, could have been building up stamina. He got destroyed instantly. I think you put him on this block. I was watching somebody after I did my run. I think it was actually maybe it was Echogen. I don't know. He was playing on somebody else's account. I'm pretty sure he put Silver Ash like right here. And then use the ult whenever Degen comes out. I can't remember though, to be honest. She's not S3. My searcher's only E2. Oh, no, I don't know. I haven't mastered it yet. Yeah, so I think he sits here or something like that. I can't remember. I don't have Silver Ash, so obviously I don't really know, but yeah, right. So she's invisible. Here I am. Right. I don't have heavy rain either. It must be tough as a new player for not getting Chen Alter in your account. I don't know. I'm actually kind of happy that I don't have Chen because I feel like Chen makes things like a lot easier, which I know sounds kind of like, well, why wouldn't you want her? But I feel like it's like a cheat code. She's kind of a cheat code because when we used her and CC7 for a little bit, she kind of seemed like a cheat code. Like it almost was like, okay. Sounds like copium. I mean, I want her. I'm never gonna not want her, but I'm just saying. Isn't Chen the same as Searcher? I mean, Chen has a huge range, like not a huge range, but she does a lot more AoE than Searcher does. I'm just saying at the very beginning, it would have been not so fun. I prefer Here I Am. I don't know. I've kind of gotten used to the English voices actually. Yeah, they definitely make the game easier for sure. I don't know, but I'm also not gonna sit here and act like I'm like a meta definer and I go out of my way to like not use the meta. Obviously, I have units on my team that are considered meta. I just use people I think is fun or people who can help me in scenarios where I bonk my head against the wall a little bit too many times. You should try to use or learn how to use buffs and debuffs. We use Samir for CC7 to kind of help Exia out. Yeah, we've checked out all the VNs. I actually need to probably go back and make a video on like my thoughts and opinions. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but like a 20-minute video just going through like some of the different Ian voices that I really like and giving my thoughts and opinions. Because we did it when they first came out on stream, but I don't think I made a video on it. So I don't know if anybody really knows like what I think about. I totally forgot about it actually, because I was like, oh, actually I'll put that out, and then I didn't do it. Yeah, so there's a couple of things that I still haven't done. Damn it. Like, I still need to do my damn review of Memoir, our Arknights Memoir. Still haven't done it. Damn it, I'm gonna be so close. I'm pretty much gonna be ready to do this review before I'm even doing that. Oh, Gravel survived. What a weird run. Oh, this is actually going to be kind of bad. Not going to lie. Because Searcher might die. Oh, I actually leak here. Don't I? Yeah. That was good. Oh, the auto. Yeah, gravel wasn't supposed to survive, so well, thanks for nothing. I realized at the last second or I would have just backed out. That's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. The 1 out of 5 times, I'll take it. It's whatever. Phantom, yeah, I don't have Phantom built up all the way though. I have them, but it's just I put so many resources into everybody. Be fun watching my review of the Ian voices. Yeah, I need to do it. I don't know when is the chapter 7 stream, so I want to try to start that, but I don't know. I kind of want to do it. So what I was thinking about the other like earlier today, maybe not today but yesterday, was the problem with like taking kind of like longer breaks from the story is I kind of forget where we're at in the story, kind of like I did with Break the Ice. So I might wait until the EX stages and then like next Monday start chapter 7 and just do it in a run. I like to do it all together. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it helps me remember where I'm at each day that I do it, and then it helps me kind of like process the story more. I don't know if that makes sense, but like if I take kind of a break like I did with Break the Ice, I kind of forget where I'm at. So now give me my hot dog. Is that what you needed? I mean, there's times where auto just doesn't do auto things. So I think there's a time where Cruz wasn't able to kill one of the drones randomly. I don't know what happened, but I like to play the story all together, I guess. So chapter 7 will probably be next Monday. And from what I understand, what people have told me, it's about as long as Break the Ice, story-wise. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Legacy. Hopefully I'm saying that name correctly. Mame. I'm just waiting for you to read chapter 8 story. I don't know. We were kind of cruising through the story before the event came. I felt like we were kind of I felt like we were going pretty quick. Like from what I understand, we're catching up to a lot of the people who cover this story. Yeah, we already read like 4 of the stories or 3 of the stories. Or like 4 of the stages is what I want to say. 3 or 4 of the stages. So we have a little bit of a dent in it, but it seemed like pretty long. But I'm actually getting pretty happy about reading the story. I don't know, I think it's a lot of fun. Or a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. Cruz Ulta. I want Gray's Ulta now. Gray looks dope. So the other question I have is, are you guys interested in me reacting or covering certain CN content or PVs and stuff like that? Or would you guys rather me wait until it comes out on global? I didn't know she was free. By the way, David, I didn't know that. I know sometimes it can be kind of like spoiler territory, but wait until it comes out. Either way, it's fine. I know I don't play on the CN server. I was just wondering because I always see some cool stuff from it, and then I think like maybe I should wait to react because I don't want it to spoil me. I wouldn't spoil. Well, for like the major stuff, like, you know, chapter 10 and stuff, but I was thinking about I was thinking about more of like operator themes and like stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do the anniversaries. The anniversaries kind of make sense because it's like a hype kind of thing. Well, isn't our half anniversary coming? Or am I wrong about that?
Listen, everyone. Stay calm. 新たな挑戦ね. Get around, guys. I'm listening.
What's up, Brady at night?
Follow me.
Listen to Silver Lining. I might not be able to do it on stream. Are you buying the Spectre skin and the?
Today, little apple. Listen.
I think I bought the Spectre skin. I'm not really sure actually. I don't know if I did. Do a cover? I can't do a cover. I can't sing. I'll tell you that much. Wasn't expecting you on Echogen's. Was it Echogen, right? Because it says Echogen's live stream a couple of days ago. So I've been trying to kind of like hang out in other content creators stuff. Just to like, you know, I don't know, talk and stuff. I kind of feel bad though. I don't really like to talk too often. So sometimes I am in there lurking. I just don't say stuff because, you know, not a celebrity or nothing, but people kind of notice that I'm there, I guess. And a lot of people say like, yo, what's going on? Which is totally fine. But I always feel bad when I'm in someone else's stream and people are like, oh, Zach, what's up? You're like, you know, caught your stuff. And it's like, oh, like, you know, I'm not there to gloat or nothing. I'm just wanting to hang out. Make your own Billy Billy account and stream there. I do have a Billy Billy account. I actually have it verified internationally, so I can actually play CN games and stuff, but I don't. Make an alt account? Yeah, I probably should do that. Sometimes I just hang out. Like I do that a lot. Like when I go to Chaotic stream, I know he doesn't mind, but I'll hang out in Chaotic stuff. And like when he's playing Arknights and I'll say something and everybody's like, Zach. And I'm like, feel bad because I'm not trying to promote myself. I'm just trying to hang out, you know? I don't want to be like that. Actually, I seen that whole thing actually right at night, like for the most of it, like you talking to the nurse and stuff. That's pretty GG. You know, funny enough, Christmas, there's actually a person that has like takes my videos and stuff and puts it over there for me. Like not for me, but they do it on their own channel, which is awesome that they ask though. Cause like on Twitter, they ask for permission. I'll tell you what, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. They get so much views over there. So many people like to watch like Arknights and then just watch like, I guess, foreigners play Arknights. Like there's so many people that say a bunch of stuff like, and there's so many views over there, but I don't have the time to like convert all the stuff. They do like the subtitles for it and all that stuff. So yeah. They just reached out. They're like, hey, can we put your content like on my stuff and link it to your YouTube channel on Billy Billy? And I was like, sure. I don't care. Why not? Yeah, sometimes feel bad on another person's stream on a content creator. It feels weird like you're just promoting even though you're just chilling. I mean, I don't think like usually the content creator like thinks of it that way, I guess. If they don't want to say anything about it, they just normally won't. Like if anybody comes into my stream and I know them, you know, and the chat's kind of like, oh my God, look at this person, like whoever, whatever, I'll probably be like, yo, what's going on, man, or whatever. But you know, like it's like I personally don't care, but I try not to say anything much about it. So if like people like say stuff about my streams or stuff on there, I usually just kind of like, you know, no offense, I don't really answer if it's about my content because, oh, see, that's what happened. Kira, no, Cruz, you dummy. Yeah, I don't know if people do that, but I've had 2 people do it and they've both reached out to me.
Life is no different, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, she's Max. It's just her talent. Sometimes whenever she uses her thing, it doesn't do the crit when it needs to do it. The only time I pay attention to Billy is because that's where I'll watch like the big EN stuff around Arknights, or I get a lot of like Arknights like PVs and stuff like that from there. Like if it's on CN, most of the time I see it on Twitter before I see it anywhere though. Somebody will like tweet it out, but sometimes I watch it on there. Yeah, so I mean technically this run isn't like 100% stable, but it's probably like 1 out of like 3 or 4 times I have to back out, which kind of sucks, but it's fine for me. It's fine enough. So there's a couple of times where I have to back out. Hey, but talking about streams and stuff, if you guys are new in the chat, consider subscribing to the channel. Friday we're going to be doing the EX stages. That's just because that's the next time I stream. I know they come out tomorrow, but I just stream on Fridays, so we're going to wait till then. And then we're going to be going back into chapter 7, doing all that fun stuff, doing all kinds of Arknight streams, of course. So the old promo for the channel, guys. Not shameful to promote on my own channel, you know what I mean? Chris. That's what I thought. I don't think I have anybody's skill mastery. Maybe Exia. I still don't understand how my clear looks unstable. Absolutely unstable, but still works all the time. I don't know. Mine looks like it would be stable, but sometimes I don't do it. How's Aurora, by the way? I actually haven't used her, unless you're talking about my dog. What's up, Jackal? I'm trying to decide what I want to do tonight. So I was going to stream tonight and kind of do chapter 7, but what I was kind of explaining earlier is I don't want to start chapter 7 and then kind of forget where I was at and then start again Monday. So I don't really know what I want to do tonight. I might do, I don't know if anybody actually gives a crap. I might do annihilation stuff tonight. There's some of these annihilation stages we can kind of hang out. Like each one's like 20 some minutes, I guess, but yeah, see you later, Sus. Thanks for hanging out. Are you gonna take a look at the PGR near event? Yeah, I've been playing since yesterday. Trying to get a look and feel. I was kind of gonna wait until all the characters came. Like I was able to play with all the characters and then kind of talk about it. Yeah, I have her with Jar. That's who I was gonna use her with anyway. Anyway, so I guess we should probably finish this damn story after beating the hell out of Degen for a couple of minutes. Well, 2B's like 2 weeks away. Well, yeah, so like the problem is like I don't really know. To be honest, PGR is kind of hard to make content for, in my opinion, because like I don't really know what to do. Like I don't know what to talk about. There's only so much content, so I'd have to just make a video on it. Streaming it's kind of like an hour stream only, but I don't know. PGR is kind of in a weird spot because it's like I don't know what to talk about. I don't really make guides anymore. Try to do no hit runs. You know, maybe. I'm not really that like competitive though, you know what I mean? If I'm being 100% honest, I'm not that competitive of a person anymore. Their stamina system? Well, and it's just the fact that everything takes like 20-30 minutes, and then the only thing that you can really do other than that is like Warzone and some of the other modes. Some of the other modes don't come out right away. Nothing against, like, see, the problem is there's nothing against PGR, but you have the Leviathan or Excellent that can pretty much put all this time and effort into making just the best guides and all the different stuff. So it's like he's really good at it. So it's kind of hard to compete. How does the shard system in PGR work? It's pretty standard. I think you go, I'm not sure exactly what each one is. So if like you get an S rank, I think it's like 30 some shards, or maybe it's one pull. Yeah, it's like 30 some shards or something like that, or 50 some shards for an SS. And then you can get SSS and then SSS plus, I think is the last one. But you can also get it from doing, I always get these two mixed up, which way you can do it. I think On Pain Cage, yeah, Phantom Pain Cage, you can also get the Phantom Pain Cage, you can also get shards and stuff. So there's ability to like kind of grind people up. And he's coming Monday. Yeah. Well, see, the issue that I don't know, this might just be a personal issue. This is what kind of sucks. So whenever you go kind of hard on stuff, I guess. So like Arknights is kind of like the main theme of the channel, I guess you can call it that. Pretty much anytime that I play anything else, it doesn't get pushed out nearly as much from what I've noticed. So I don't know if it's just because, you know, so many people are covering stuff, like even the Weathering Wave stuff, which was kind of a huge topic, didn't do that good. I mean, it did pretty well as like a secondary game or whatever, but it definitely doesn't do as good as normal, except for the live stream. But the live stream was more just because that was like the day we got it. I got the information. Yeah, I just started out at S because like if you're gonna get an S rank or whatever, but yeah, you can go from A, or you can actually go to B to A to A to S to S to S. Yeah, so that's okay. That's what I thought. So it's S to S. S is 30. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 30 or 50. But Punishing Graven is probably like one of the more free to play friendly games. Yeah. It was kind of a random stream. Yeah, but the stream did really well. See, that's the thing. The stream did really well, but like the videos aren't doing so well. But yeah, it's probably more to the point that it's a YouTube thing, not a reflection of the games. Yeah, so I'm not saying like Punishing Graven's a bad game, and I'm not saying that Weathering Waves is a bad game. Yeah, it's exactly what you're saying. My channel's more associated with Arknights, so it's what my viewers and stuff like that will prioritize. Yeah, which is kind of the unfortunate part. So if I want to branch off a little bit, I either have to kind of take the hit, I guess, for lack of a better word, or whatever, to kind of grow out that broader audience, or I niche down. I don't know. It's kind of up to me, but I don't know. Well, so the thing about that is, the diverse channels will actually do all right once you get to kind of like a certain size, because basically the higher you get in terms of like subscribers and stuff, and if you're able to kind of convert most of the subscribers to watchers, like regular watchers, the thing that happens is if you get bigger and bigger, obviously you have more base views and stuff like that. So basically out of like the 6K that I have, there's probably like 1 or 2K that'll actually just pretty much watch anything that I put out. And then the other part of that's just people who like Arknights and stuff like that. But yeah. Yo, good day. Have a good day or good night. Well, David, it's more or less just like building out the channel so that whenever you branch out, you're able to do so. Yeah, so basically the algorithm picks the people who are most like, well, and it also picks like how well do your videos do, how well do your live streams do, what do they like to watch, and it's not really like technically up to me, it's more up to the viewer and what they like to watch and whether that gets pushed. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it's just kind of a choice whether I decide to kind of diversify and take the hit now, like I said, or not. I don't really know, to be honest. That's kind of like where I struggle a lot, is determining whether, because I get pretty discouraged. If I'm being 100% honest, right now, and this is 100% honesty, not just because it does well on the channel, Arknights is my favorite game. Like, it's my favorite game to play. It's my favorite game. Like, I'm excited to get on it every day, and it's like does well on the channel. So it just so happens that they kind of like line up together and make a good path. But at the same time, I know that I eventually could get burnt out and that I want to be kind of diverse eventually. But, you know, that's kind of the scary part, is like, you know. Yeah, but I don't want to make a channel for each game, you know, that just like, it kind of, Okay, actually, no, now that you're all in here talking about this, hold on. What about the Honkai stream? Yeah, that was kind of a test and it did pretty well. I think, I mean, it didn't do as good as like all the other stuff, but in comparison to like the fact that it was like kind of really out of the niche, I suppose, of what I was doing, I did pretty well. Okay, so, well, I guess I don't know if I want to talk about it or not. I had an idea for a second channel, but I don't know if I actually want to do it or not. So shoot out the idea at least. Well, I just don't want to say anything and then everybody get really hyped about it. Then I decide not to do it. Do what's in my heart. That's conflicting. That's a conflicting message though. So the idea for the second channel was going to be more of like a news-based gotcha game, or like gotcha channel. So I wouldn't really play anything on it, but we would cover like a bunch of different content and talk about like my thoughts and opinions on the stuff like that. Like basically just go over like not every single game known to humanity, but we'd go over like live streaming could be like big topics on some games that we all play or stuff like that. And we would cover some stuff like PGR gets their near collaboration event. And then I would talk about, you know, what that kind of means, what that looks like, you know, gotcha. I don't know, whatever other game. Genshin came out with new characters. Talk about the Genshin, you know, stuff that came out with new characters. Talk about Weathering Waves. Talk about Arknights Infield. Arknights Infield would obviously come to this channel because it makes sense. But yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure there's going to be a lot of competition, but I don't know. It was just kind of a thought because I was like, well, how do I diversify a little bit? That where I just kind of like the main thought right now for this channel is to try my hardest to do something I really like to do, which is Arknights right now. And then eventually build the channel up enough to when like Enfield comes out, I have a pretty stable spot because I'm going to like that game probably. And then like Weathering Waves and like when that stuff comes out, I'll have a bigger, broader fan base. Yeah, pretty much like Ben to the Moon said though, it's hard to like go in anything because like there's always competition, but I wonder if we'll get any plans on Enfield. It depends on when they're gonna decide to launch it and all that stuff. So they might have just teased it to get you guys an idea of like it's coming, but we don't really know much else. I don't know. I think we could do a couple different things. Like the live streams on that channel would be more. Yeah, for sure. It will be eventually an EN, but I don't know if they're doing a simultaneously release. It kind of looks like that's the case. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be coming that soon. Are you going to stream PGR for the Near collab? I don't know. I want to, but I don't really have much to do. 2025. All right, but you guys have to tell me what you guys think about I don't know. It's kind of weird though because like a lot of people obviously want me to cover a lot of different things. Like I have people that, you know, hung out whenever I did the PGR stuff, so people still want me to play that. Some people like the idea of me branching into Honkai, and then some people obviously like the idea of me playing like brand new games. So it's always just kind of a splitting thing. But anyway, I guess we're gonna let's go ahead and start this story though. No news yet. 2026? I don't think it'll be that far out. The main idea is to grind up the channel, you know, put out content that I like. Fortunately for me, though, Arknights is like my favorite game and it's fun to play. And it does well on the channel. So I don't have to sacrifice anything to play this game. Because I like it. So then it makes me happy. But for now, I'm just going to build up the channel as much as I can. And then I think I'm going to try to diversify when I'm a little bit bigger. Have a little bit more of a base. Will we release the same year it's set in? I would say next year. I don't know. Like, why would they even tease it? You know what I mean? Okay, so let's read this last two little parts here, okay? Instead of me sitting here talking about my troubles on YouTube. Oh, these guys are going out, huh? Do you come from the court of Sargon? That was my previous employment. Never thought you'd be able to identify Sargon's swordmanship. I'm pretty excited for IS too. I have little interest in arts, but when it comes to weaponry, I couldn't forget anything, even if I wanted to. No wonder they call the Black Knight a natural-born warrior. Natural-born. Huh. Do you know how long it took to go from okay, let's try to say this word. A lit Harian who couldn't use arts to a natural-born warrior? Gonna be fairly long. Click. The shield in Sharp's hand reveals a crack. Though there are several wounds on Dejin's body, she seems not to notice them. Lasagna. Do you have no sense of pain? If growing up the only walking sensation you knew was if growing up the only walking sensation you knew was pain, then you too would be used to it. How about you? How many times have you danced with death? Everyone I knew who even thought of counting didn't survive long in battle. Garfield country. I heard that the Black Knight, despite being a 3-time champion, was exiled from Casimir's and hunted for refusing to work with the General Chamber of Commerce, eventually disappearing beyond Casimir's orders. How so? Or so? Oh, it's not Casimir's, it's Casimir. Casimir's. Once the symbol of refusal to bow to authority, now a conspirator's bodyguard taken part of. Okay. Oh, you Bidison country. I don't pass any moral judgments. I just can't help but feel a bit let down. I thought a Rhodes Islander of all people would understand Silver Ash's ideas. Understanding is one thing, acceptance is another. Actually, I think the doctor understands Silver Ash well. I'm not going to defend Silver Ash or myself. It's too much of a hassle and also unnecessary. See for yourself what he wants with your own eyes. If you survive, that is. Only playable in that game mode? After a great many struggles, NCO finally reaches the edge of the cliff. She can scale it easily, but the sound of the nearby conversation makes her freeze. Everything's gone to shit down here, and everyone's gone to shit up here too. Yeah, I can't believe the Great Elder went down like that, and now Arctos is rampaging his way up here. I was under the assumption that the worst was over, but now I have no idea what's going to happen next. I didn't really think there would be peace anyway, but now that things have gone south, I feel guilty. Guilty? Why? Since we entered the Vinebear Court, the Saintess has clearly taken the reins. Since the Great Elder collapsed, the entire Vinebear Court has fallen in line with the Saintess, and below the mountain, Sir Silver Ash has taken complete control. When you put it that way, it all makes sense, huh? The Saintess controls the mountain, and Sir Silver Ash controls everything below. Borrowing your words, I have no idea what's going to happen next. We're just underlings anyway. There's no point thinking too hard about it. Yeah, you're right. Why even bother? Let's make 2 more rounds. Maybe we'll get called down the mountain by then. We're just random NPCs. We can't do crap. Normal development time is 4 years minimum, 5 years usually. Yeah, but we don't know how far they are in the process, so it's kind of hard to say what they're doing. Sis. Hey, what's that? The granary is on fire? What? Somebody put it out. Hurry. Ha, piece of cake. Madam, you certainly have a unique way of looking at things or doing things, though that's to be expected. The hell are you trying to say? Nothing. It was a compliment. I'll pay for them to rebuild a granary after we're done here, but for now, we're on urgent business. Stop dragging your feet. The fire's got their attention, so go rescue Yucatan. The place is right there. Right ahead. Yes, madam. Totally redeemed yourself. Jar, I'm here, Saintus. During the ceremony, I recall that when I happened to spot you in the crowd, there was a hooded figure next to you. That's right. I've heard that this person is a guest from Rhodes Island, invited by Silverash, a guest known as the Doctor. But now, that individual stands with Arctos, fighting against Silverash. Nothing escapes you, Saintus. That's kind of rude. How come you know this person? By chance, when I was heading down the mountain to deliver your letter. I'll take your word for it then. Why did this question suddenly grip your thoughts? I would like to meet this person. Huh? Though I don't know exactly why, the Doctor stands in direct opposition to Silverash. I want to know exactly why. I no longer doubt what I must do, but I'm afraid that I've made my mind up too late. There are some things I must fight for. About that, you needn't worry yourself. Why not? Because the Doctor's emissary is right behind you. Huh? Yo, sis. Encia, I suppose I finally started hallucinating. Snap out of it, sis. You're not hallucinating. It's me, your sister, Encia. What? Encia, is that really you? It is. Here, come touch me if you don't believe. Yes. Enya wants to reach out with her shaking hands to feel Encia. She fears that the sister who suddenly appeared before her is an illusion. But before she has a chance to do so, Encia has already plunged into her arms. She knows right away, without a shadow of a doubt, that the woman embracing her is her dearest little sister. It's you, Encia. It's really you. I've missed you so much. I've missed you too. Have you been well? What of your illness? What kind of place is this Rhodes Island? You're so silly. You've already asked all these things in your letters. I have to tell you. Yeah, where the heck's the CG of that? That's what I was wondering. Sharp takes a few steps back with a shallow breath. He has fought many opponents throughout his career and has also learned from, or at least watched, many formidable fighters at Rhodes Island. But he has to admit, he has never faced anyone like Dijin before. Or rather, an opponent as pure and as simple as Dijin. She has speed and strength, qualities that every warrior should possess. Dijin has nothing more, but clearly needs nothing more. Why would anybody need anything more than incredible speed and strength? Fortunately, Sharp has become an elite operator because he also possesses those two things. You have a lot of trust in Silverash. What makes you say that? Few people have the capacity to do this for money. And besides, you're not a person who can be won over with money. What about you? You said this is just business, but what you've done goes well beyond duty. I assure you, the work I do is the work I like. I didn't like Casimir's? Too chaotic and the people are too loud. I thought I wouldn't like Chirag either, but Chirag isn't too bad. That's a fair reason. Having a nice place to retire is important. As if reaching an attack agreement, the two sides take a few steps back. They both realize that their previous moves achieved nothing towards the goal of eliminating the opponent. They would have to tap into more of their power. Dijin casts her sword aside and pulls the sword breakers from her waist. Sharp likewise discards his shield and holds his knife with both hands. An evergreen tree branch buckles under the weight of the snow with a crackling sound. In the same instant, Sharp and Dijin both vanish from where they were just a second ago. Yo, imagine this was like animated. A flash step attacking. Honestly, what am I going to do with you? You actually managed to sneak past everyone and climb all the way up from the foot of the mountain. It was the only way to meet with you, or to see you. You're just saying a certain, you were just saying a certain, the doctor, wait, what? You were just saying a certain, the doctor sent you up here. Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't reading that bad. To what end? The doctor told me I should stay by your side, protect you when you need it, or help you escape. When I need it? Yeah, like if our brother tries to do something bad to you. Okay, this is what I think. He has his ideas, and I can't stop him. But if those ideals end up putting you in danger, I'll put my life on the line to stop him. NES suddenly understands why the doctor sent her sister to her side. For protection, for a way out. These are the two things told to Incia. But the doctor also knows about her ideals, as well as the fact that being able to see her sister would be inherently meaningful. Having Incia protect her? Having Incia help her escape? No, quite the opposite. She is the one who should protect Incia. She is the one who should help Incia escape. She is the one who should be fighting. Incia, I see you're still wearing the bracelet I made for you. Of course, and I'll keep wearing it. I'll find the time to make a new one for you. Really? Mm-hmm. So, Incia. Yeah? Do you want to do me a little, or do a little favor for me? A favor? Come with me. It's awfully quiet outside, but there should still be two guards. A window. If I don't want them to see me from this angle, I have to lead the guards away first. A patrol route. They pass through this area 5 times a day and should be coming around soon. Gambling is fun. No, I can't force open the lock, but if I can pick it, then there might still be a chance. Sir Silverash, this time I swear. They're coming. The conflict. 3 clans seemed inevitable, but Browntail clans burning? Russ? Why did they mention Russ? Did something happen to her? Damn it, I'm still too far away. I can't hear clearly. No, she can handle herself. I have to find a way out of here first, then find Russ and the matriarch. Halt, who are you people? Stop them right now. Ugh. There's a commotion coming from in the entrance. What happened? Yucatan, are you all right? Russ, what are you doing here? Huh? Are you dumb? I'm here for you, obviously. Everyone else is so worthless. I had to rescue myself, but it's too dangerous. Russ, how many did you bring with you? You didn't have to You didn't have to come yourself. You know, I wouldn't let anything happen to you. Yucatan. Say one more word and I'm going to beat the crap out of you. Shut up. Think about what you do for me. I'll do just the same for you. And you better not forget it. Also, you're not allowed to abandon me ever again. Russ, you know I'd never do that. Of course I know. All right, the fact that you're okay is a huge load off my shoulders. Now I have something else to take care of. I promise Raider Toast I'd find another job after I save you. A job? Madam Russ Weiss of the Silver Ash clan is moving to intercept us. Right on schedule. I'll tell you the details later, but our job is to cause some trouble for those Silver Ash bastards. And there's something else I want to talk to you. Oh, there's someone else I want to talk to, but that comes later. There aren't things looking too good. Things aren't looking too good, and Weiss won't go down easy. But we're in this together, right, Yucatan? A wife like her. A wife like her. Of course, I'll be there for you as long as you need me. Close in on him. Don't let Arctos up the mountain path. Sir, we're about to be completely encircled. Ugh, I suppose this is as far as we can get just charging through. Please lay down your arms, Arctos. Child of Yeek, I don't know what Silver Ash offered you to make you so infatuated with him. The Yeek family is prominent in the Palrock lands, yet you still choose to help Silver Ash usurp Chirag. Lay down my arms. Never. Arrest Arktos, but try to take him alive. Come at me, Silver Ash scum. Who's brave enough to face me? Chirag? I said Chirag. Leave me alone. That's how I've been saying it anyway. Aurora? Does that mean? Looks like I caught up to you. Hey, tug on the brim of your hood. Oh, I gotta do the tug on the brim of your hood. That's such an anime thing. Doctor? Hello. Don't tell me. Dijin. Ah, doctor, it's about damn time. The snow delayed things a bit. Avoiding Silver Ash eyes and ears took time. No worry, all that matters is that you're here. My lady? Huh? Now that reinforcements are here, nothing can stop us. Speed up this Silver Ash, huh? Isn't it too early to celebrate, Arktos? Silver Ash. Long time no see, Doctor. Long time no see indeed. Has it really been that long? So you're finally willing to meet me. Has it been that long? Though there's a lot I want to talk to you about, now is not the time, unfortunately. Just you wait, Silver Ash. I'll break through your encirclement, rescue the Saintess, and prove to all of Chirag that you're the real traitor. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, look at that one. Warriors. What have been of the House of what? Warriors. What has been the House of Pelrock's duty since the beginning of time? Defend Chirag from foreign enemies and protect the peace of the land. Now, Silver Ash seeks to work against the Saintess and use her as his tool. Can we, the House, the Hosu of Pelrock, accept that? No, absolutely not. Doctor's chilling. He's so cool. He's a badass. Reinforcements have arrived. Follow me up Mount Carlin. Topple Silver Ash and rescue the Saintess. I think that the game adds the typos to make me feel better. I think they actually went in there and adjusted the typos to make me feel a little bit better about my bad reading. Topple Silver Ash, rescue the Saintess. Topple Silver Ash, rescue the Saintess. Okay, I'm not gonna keep saying it. Oh yeah! I mean, I think he fits there. He's not awkward sitting there. He's listening to Arktos's thing. Saintess, what are you doing? I'm heading down the mountain. Sir Silver Ash said, since when do I need Silver Ash's consent to do things? The stream sniping, yeah. Ding, 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 ding. An unworldly bell sounds throughout the court. The next moment, everybody present except Encia falls to the ground. Wow, incredible. Jar, Saintess, how do you know I was here? I can guess where a clever girl hides. I need to make a trip down the mountain, so please look after things here. Oh, are you leaving the hard work to me? There are even more troublesome things waiting for me. If that's the case, I suppose I can't object. Straight up is just like, that's probably what the doctor was thinking behind this whole like fight. He's just like staring. He's like, man, I just wanted to hang out. In fact, during each Saintess selection, I dress up as a maid and secretly observe the girls being tested. Wait a minute. In fact, during each Saintess selection, I dress up as a maid and secretly observe the girls being tested. You were the 6th one that year. I didn't have very high expectations for you at first, since the Saintesses have been more and more boring as of late. They may have been strong of body, but none of them were significantly strong of will, and all ended up puppets of the elders. I sometimes wonder if this is because Chirag is too closed off. They and the people of this country too stagnated. But you're different. You're very interesting, Inya. You didn't come here because you wanted to be the Saintess, but because of your anger and disappointment. You faced the unforgiving elements on the trail up the mountain. You refused to give up even when your body had reached its limits. The thing on your mind was not becoming a Saintess or becoming an envoy of the goddess. Rather, you were thinking about how best to serve the Chirag people. You thought about how disappointed you were in your brother, how disgusted you were with the other 2 clans, and the rage you felt at becoming the Saintess. But the real surprise was your attitude towards Chirag, or more accurately, the surprise that your family brought me. The surprise. Your brother gave me his answer sheet very early on, and you have been searching for your own answers this entire time. Over the years, you endured the indifference with which the Sanctus is treated in the Vine Bear Court, while actively searching for a way to help the people. These things have come to become your nourishment, and now all that nourishment has transformed into your strength. You have not lost yourself amidst the turmoil, and you have made your choice. Congratulations, my child, my envoy. Envy? Is it envoy? My friend, my sister. Forgive me for not being able to guide you. I rashly branded this land with my mark and still regret it to this day. Hey, who the hell's the maid, bro? But at least allow me to add some color to your journey. Above the silent passageway, Jar smiles and greatly pats her hands together. Clap, clap. After which everything changes. Envoy, okay. Who the hell is Justice Scratch? I forgot to say that. Justice Scratch. Valis, I'm not sure if Master Arktos wronged you in some way. But Silver Ash isn't exactly a saint himself. I already told you. Trag needs to change. This is also so that excellent warriors like yourself will no longer make sacrifices in vain. Don't force my hand, Valis. That's my line, Golo. The two of them take a step back and assume a stolid stance. They know that today, one of them must fall. What's that? The dark cloud cleared? Well, these two are fighting too. I like a tweet. What a stubborn one. I underestimated you. But even if you manage to defeat us here, it won't make any difference. You cannot stop the master. Like I care. The matriarch, Herodotos, always had her own ideas about Chirag. She also wants people to move forward in hopes that everyone can have a better future. Except she doesn't have the power. And so she became Herodotos, the schemer, as you people call her. Maybe to you, my sister is just a bump in the road. But to me, she'll always be my beloved sister. Yakutan. We don't hold any personal grudges against you. As long as you're willing to lay down your arms, we guarantee your safety. I'm not going to let Russ and I become bargaining chips for our Silver Ash to use against the matriarch. Weiss of the Silver Ash clan, step aside or I will kill you. The same goes for you, Yakutan, of the Browntail clan. You must remain here. You can do it, Yakutan. Well, it's like sister-in-law, but I assume he's just saying sister because, like, sister-in-law. Look, Mount Carlin, are those dark clouds clearing up? Pretty sure he just means sister-in-law. I don't think it's... Is it incest? There's no shot. No shot. They're all decent people here, right? Sharp turns and watches Degen slowly return her sword breakers to her waist. Around them, trees lie snapped in twain, and rocks scattered as if a catastrophe swept through the land. He doesn't notice his knife slipping because he's already lost feeling in his right hand. He has lost. Best not overuse your right hand for the next 3 months. Thanks for the tip. Looks like it's time to take a brief medical leave. You don't seem very upset about it. The outcome of our fight here doesn't change anything. I kept you occupied here until now, so I've done my job. The others will handle the rest. Now that my job's done, it's time to clock out. he's done with his overtime. Why does Sharp seem like the type of dude that'd be in this middle of this fight and he's like, wait, hold on. It's lunchtime. Like, I feel like Sharp's the type of dude that's just like, nah, it's lunchtime. We gotta stop real quick. I gotta eat some lunch. And we'll resume the fight after that. Is your job that important to you? Maintaining professionalism is very important to me. Finding a good employer isn't easy, so I do happen to care about this job. What about you? You knew from the beginning that I was here to waste your time. You don't look that upset about it. He's professional. He's like, hold on. Call it a bit of curiosity. Even if you manage to delay me here, what exactly can you accomplish? Looks like Silver Ash's bodyguards are good for doing more than just his dirty work. People only know that Silver Ash brought the Black Knight. They don't know that the Black Knight also approves of Silver Ash. You and Silver Ash are both prideful. I'll remember your name, Sharp. You don't have to remember my name, but you would do well to remember the doctors. Huh? What's going on in the Mount Carlin? Not my pay. I'm leaving. Soldiers in formation. Yes, sir. All forces. Pretty traditional. The kind of whippersnapper to take an afternoon tea break during a fight to the death. What happened? Oh, it's still the Saintess. Yeah, she's gonna be her bell. I can kind of hear it. Am I supposed to click here? Oh. Okay, I was supposed to click. Oh. Oh. It's the launch bell. Yo, what a little scene, bro. Is this still moving or is it just my eyes? I think it's still moving. But what are we revealing? It's moving. It's grooving. How far does it go? Do I see Silver Ash or anybody, or is it just this? Waiting for me to tap? No, I'm not gonna tap. I just wanted to see what happens. Time seems to stand still in this moment. Only the Saintess's footsteps reverberate through the mountains. The wind and snow already gave way at some unknown time. The dark clouds overhead seem to part before her path, slowly separating to both sides. This is kind of a cool, like, meaningful moment. Metaphorical meaning, I suppose. The light filtering through the clouds shines upon the Saintess, and for a second, the people see her descending from the sky itself. But this is no illusion. A miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. In this moment, only one thought remains in the hearts of the warriors, and that is to offer their slouchiest devotion to the Saintess. Okay, well, I butchered that word. Snow Jesus. Jar. Go, I will attend the Great Elder. Of course. Yeah, I want to see what's going on with her. Come to think of it, even though the Great Hall has been repaired several times, it may not be much younger than her. The same goes for the title of Great Elder. No one would deny that the existence of the Vine Bear Court has allowed Turag to remain united all these years. That was correct in the past may no longer be correct, but what was correct in the past may no longer be correct. If you cannot adapt to the changing times, then no matter how strong you are fated to cast aside. Turag should not suffer that fate. At least that is what some people hope. Sweet dreams, Great Elder. You've done well. You've done well. I'm gonna snap his neck. That sounds like the type of thing that's like, you've done well, as you're placing like a polo over his face. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Eno? What's up, Elrina? Elrina? How? What is that? Is that a miracle? Okay, I messed up the back. Damn it, I messed up the back part. What's going on in Mount Carlan? All forces, pull back. Just put his hat. Oh, okay. Well, and she really did seem like she was like, it's okay. What just happened? Can it be a miracle from the goddess? Violently twists his head. You've done good. Okay, okay. Jar is definitely like some interpretation of the god or something, or the goddess. What happened to Turag now? What will happen to Turag now? Hurts my eyes. You've got me wondering now. Is that a part of your doctor's plan? I don't know myself. To be honest, if this was a part of the doctor's plan, or even an anticipated possibility, even if some operators act like the doctor is an I know how to say this word, is omnipotent, omnipotent. I think this would be a bridge too far. I know omnipotent, omnipotent. Inya, I'm scared. Don't be, Encia. I will protect you. I will protect Turag. All the warriors along the mountain trail lay their weapons down. In the face of a miracle from the goddess of the snowy mountains, the goddess they have worshipped all their lives, their morale squabbles. Squabbles? Seems ridiculous. Squabbles. I, leader of the Pelrock clan, Arctos Pelrock, offer my most sincere blessings to her envoy, the Saintess. After a short silence, he slowly bows to the Saintess and kneels before her. All the Pelrock soldiers follow his lead, repeating his actions. Having second thoughts now, Silver Ash. What do you mean? You ignored my advice and brought that doctor to Turag. Do you think we lost? Does this not seem like a loss to you? It might have in the past, but today, maybe not. Okay, so Rash giving me a little goosebumps. So Rash steps forward. He strides out from the crowd and also approaches the Sanctus, taking a knee and offering his blessings. All the warriors of the Silver Ash clan follow suit, and thus the Snowcap incident comes to an unexpected conclusion. Ooh, get a little goosebumps. As planned. Okay, so here's the last part. All according to the plan. Thousands of years ago, the goddess descended into this land, naming it Chirag and bestowing upon it her internal virgil. For thousands of years, her teachings have continued to pervade the lives of all the Chirag's people. She gave her flesh to the Pelrock clan, her hide to the Browntail clan, and her bones to the Silver Ash clan. We all share a common name, the people of Chirag. Our belief in her is the foundation of Chirag, and it is also the reason we stand here today and call ourselves the Children of Chirag. We all harbor the greatest respect for her in our hearts, and we work together to survive in this land to this day. However, as we all know, Chirag is not the only country in this world. Beyond these snow-capped mountains lies a vast world filled with people who do not look like us, do not speak like us, do not share our beliefs in the goddess. In the past, we have terrible disagreements over how to deal with such people. In reality, these disagreements are not an accidental crisis, rather they are her way of testing us, her way of guiding us. She's the object of faith for all the people of Chirag, our mother and guardian. And as a mother, she never wishes to see her children stagnate. Therefore, do not let your desire to preserve the old prevent you from trying the new. You are her children, and you should be full of courage. Do not let your nostalgia for your homeland prevent you from exploring new places. No matter where you go, she will walk with you. Do not let what you already possess prevent you from seeking greater virtues, for you have the right to be more in life. After all, she is tolerant. The land she protects needs to be tolerant, and her people also need to be tolerant. By the authority she has invested in me, I solemnly declare the Vinebearer Court will tolerate the beliefs of the outsiders towards the goddess. Furthermore, the Vinebearer Court encourages all citizens to pursue a better life and find their own ways. Capcom collab one. I don't know. Probably in a little bit. In the commemoration of the Sanctus of Mount Carlan, the illuminated one, known as the Blessed Enya Silverash, in the resounding speech she delivered to the people of Chirag. This day is officially designated as a national religious holiday throughout the land. So Silverash kind of got what he wanted a little bit. Chess piece shifts on the board. Tell me this isn't going to be him playing with Silverash playing chess. Oh my god, the incident in the valley began just as an idle move. I needed someone to distract the Pelrock clan so I could dispatch supplies and personnel in secret. If not you, it could have been anyone else. I plan on apologizing to you after all this was said and done, but now I should probably apologize for underestimating the impact you would have. Silverash speaks to himself while moving a chess piece. Gnosis is my good friend, and as well as my collaborator. He and I do not necessarily see eye to eye. He has his own ideas and methods, but I understand him. As long as we share the same purpose, he will not betray me, nor do I need to exchange any information with him while executing a plan. I could sit back and let him employ all of his resources into whatever way he deemed efficacious to... Oh my god, why is he using such big... So mining the power of the Browntail clan. Destroying the railroad tracks were just a clever trick. Gnosis gained Rotortos' trust and also blocked access to spies and messengers from other countries. Silverash looks you in the eye and makes another move. Doctor just doesn't talk. The doctor's like, whatever, bro. It's a draw. As if foreshadowing the end result, Silverash takes his hands off the pieces and spreads them out. It means this round is over. It would appear that my luck has been quite rotten lately. I can't even win at chess anymore. But you didn't lose. Sometimes a draw is a great victory, and other times a draw is a crushing defeat. In your case, which is it? In my case, Anything other than a great victory is a crushing defeat. But this time, it is indeed an exception. Without a doubt, I have won. But what I didn't expect was that you would open up another possibility for my victory. Another possibility? I didn't have the means to persuade the Sanctus to come down from the mountain. I just wanted to prevent the loss of a life. I'll just do another possibility. Yes, another possibility. I thought that outcome was impossible, but you managed to see through it and influence the situation even without knowing anything. That doesn't change the fact that I won. Perhaps it's been too long since I've had a worthy opponent, but such a close match truly made my heart swell. Surely, you understand why I'm so eager to unite Chirag under one banner. Existential concerns. That's right. I don't particularly hate the Vinebearer Court, nor am I in any rush to eradicate religion from these lands, nor am I particularly dissatisfied with Arctos' insultery or Radertos' hesitation. They don't know the things that happen outside and thus will not hold the same views as me. If I had enough time, I wouldn't mind spending 5 or 10 years or even longer changing their minds and changing Chirag in a gentler way. But Chirag doesn't have enough time. Even if we do, we cannot consider ourselves rich. There are bound to be neighboring countries eyeing this land undisturbed by the catastrophes. I must push us forward, and if there are people who cannot accept that, then I can only deprive them of their right to object. That is all. You don't need to convince me. These things are none of my business. I am simply sharing some of my thoughts with people worthy of hearing them. As far as I know, Arktos will announce his responsibility for poisoning the Great Elder and resign as head of his clan. As for why he decided to make this show of grace, he decided to make an oath with the Saintess so that she would take control of the Pelrock lands. Perhaps to cement the Saintess' status. The Browntail clan has signed an agreement of subordination to the Silver Ash clan. I can share some extra details with you. I have no desire to take over the Browntail clan. Should Radertos desire, her power would not be any less than it is in the past. There are no longer any left who desire stagnation, who refuse to budge. Oh my god, I can't say the word budge. Or who fret over costs and benefits. None stand in the way of Carlin trade and Chirag's development. This is an outcome I can accept, Doctor. You and the Saintess aren't so different, but we ended up walking separate paths. And this is the result of my past choices. I will take responsibility for it. She too must bear the consequences of the choices and lift the people of Chirag out of this stagnation. I always want to say segregation for some reason. The stagnation with her guidance, not my suggestion. You proved yourself to me in the Chirag, but you also proved Enya. Chester, good job, Chester. Mr. President, it's almost time for the meeting. Of course. Regardless, Chirag is about to undergo massive changes, Doctor. Next time, may it be difficult for me to meet with you. It may be difficult for me to meet with you, but I can assure you that Rhodes Island is free to come and go anywhere in Chirag. Additionally, please accept this token of my goodwill as compensation for involving you and your operators in this incident. Either Rhodes Island's name or yours will appear in any future official records related to this event. Also, a new contract that will allow us to call each other allies is on the way to Rhodes Island. After this is all over, I will visit Rhodes Island again. And when that time comes, I hope to play another game of chess with you, Doctor. Okay. I'm gonna lie, that's pretty wild. Char. You've got some guts, you know. How long have you been keeping me in the dark? Do forgive me, Saintess, for I know not how I have sinned. Oh, so be it then. But Jar, I do have something I want to ask you. Yes, Saintess. I want to know, was it her intention for me to become the leader of Chirag? Was all of this her plan? Me feeling lost and confused throughout this entire chain of events, and then my determination when making that final choice. Did she expect all of that? Jar understands why Enya suddenly asks this question now of all time. She is afraid. She is not afraid that she made the wrong decision, but she is afraid that everything, as far as her eyes can see, is just a game played by the gods. There is but one thing I can assure you. She has never once sought to interfere with your free will. Your thoughts have always been your own. Who is to say whether her miracles are nothing more than the wishes and fabrications of her faithful? Perhaps she gave everything so that the people of the wind and snow would have a pristine land to call home. She looks out over this land, searching for ways to bless the people who live here with happiness. As for the answer you gave, she acknowledges it, nothing more. If that's true, then can you do me a favor? Name the favor. Please ask her not to take you away. Oh? Isn't that what always happens in the stories? Though I found my answer, it comes at the cost of losing you. I will not ask favors for her willy-nilly, so would you continue to be my maid? Sorry, I didn't expect you to make such a cute request. But let's do this according to the chapter 3 of the scriptures. If one day you no longer uphold the ideals you currently do, then I will no longer stay by your side. But until then, I swear to serve as your head maid. No taking that back, okay? Okay. So wait, she was made like what? So the goddess made her, or like kind of like uses her as a vessel to kind of like help out the scientists? You want me to be your representative to Rhodes Island? That's right. You can devote yourself to your research at Rhodes Island. I trust it'll be your be to your liking. Did you already have that in mind when you invited them? Just another possibility. You still don't get that Jar is like, well, maybe I kind of get that, but like just because their names are somewhat similar doesn't necessarily mean that they're the exact same person. There's a lot of people who have came from there. After all, regardless of whether or not our plans succeed, your situation in Tarag is only going to get worse. You just didn't expect you just didn't expect that the person you were trying to win over the most would almost sabotage your plan. That takes nothing from our victory. Though if you want to stay in Tarag, I can also arrange that for you. Well, whatever. I don't mind the infamy, but I get annoyed if people kept coming by to throw rocks at my lab's windows. Also, I'd like to meet this doctor for myself. Oh, are you interested? As if. I simply want to see whether your doctor, who has already left a mark on this land, will end up becoming our enemy. And if not, then I'd also like to know what level of technical paralysis a company that has succeeded in suppressing orpathy possesses. Gnosis, that gleeful hunger on your face looks as bad as what you accused me of. The goddess is her? She literally split the sky? I mean, you don't have to be like a goddess to like move some clouds. I'm just she didn't split the sky, she moved some clouds. Gnosis, your luggage has been prepared. It's time to go. Of course. Like you're okay. I'm not saying that she's not, but I'm saying like the people have arts and stuff like this is like an area where people can do stuff. Shall we leave now then? Leave me alone, lazy cat. Can you move clouds? Probably. Just a moment. Could be part of our arts. I mean, we've seen Frost Nova freeze entire lands. I don't know. I'm not saying she's a god. I'm just saying. Munch. Nobody responds to Gnosis's call. Munch? Within that plain room, everything's standing in order, except the girl who always spoke with a hint of gloominess has disappeared. He immediately spots a dagger sitting on the table in the middle of the room. He gave that dagger to Munch. Oh god, this is gonna be the saddest ending. Munch is gone. He remains silent for a spell, then picks up the dagger and walks out the door. Yo, no problem, Soga. Thanks for stopping by, though. The sun is shining outside. No, this is the real sad arc. Munch is gone. Hey, doctor, look, they've already started selling Saintus themed goods here. My, if it isn't Lady Incia. Welcome back to my humble shop. You sure know how to keep up with the times. Whether I came back to Tarag, you were still selling Vinebear Court merch. Now you're switching to selling stuff with the Saintus on it. Aha, I'm not the only one. Plenty of folks all over the streets. We're even being encouraged to do business now. Now that you mention it, these things I was hawking before, I didn't actually believe in them. But when I make goods for the Saintus, I have real faith in what I'm doing. When we first heard about the transfer of power, us business folks were real worried about what was going to happen to them. But I never imagined the scientists would be so open-minded. Now, even the most stubborn of folk have nothing to say against dealing with the foreigners. Also, I heard that Sir Silverash plans to meet with the scientists for discussions to fully open Browntail and Pelrock territory to the outside world. If you ask me, I'm looking forward to seeing this new day and more. Hee hee. I'm glad to hear you say that. You certainly ought to be. Take a look around you. Of all the people walking the street, who isn't smiling these days? Even though all that craziness happened during the ceremony, the scientist was able to mitigate the situation among the three clans. Mediate. And then result in something most people could agree with. You know, I have to thank the scientist and Sir Silverash for all of this. Oh right, were you planning on leaving Chirag in that get-up of yours? Yep, my vacation's coming to an end, and so it's time for me to head back to continue my treatment and work. In that case, take whatever you want, it's on me. Treat it like my parting gift to you. Well, no need to be polite, you've earned it. Alright, I'll take you up on that then. I want this portrait of my sister, this embroidery, and this sculpture. Hey, that picture. The painting hanging on the wall catches Encia's attention. It's one of her sister Enya and her brother Silverash, standing at a negotiating table and shaking hands, seemingly reaching some sort of agreement. For a moment, she pauses. Ah, this painting depicts Silverash and the scientists reaching an agreement on Chirag's future. Though I don't know if this scene actually happened, there's no doubt that these two are the ones governing Chirag and Rag now. And everybody knows they're siblings. Surely they must get along very well. Tell me, do they really? Yep, let's see if there's anything else. Doctor, is there anything else you want? I'd like some souvenirs too. I mean, I earned it. You've got it. Lady Encia, I did say you could have anything you wanted for free, but please try to have some mercy. Oh, God. Doctor, though the two of us serve as Sir Silverash's retainers, we are also employees of Rhodes Island. We would like to apologize to you for all sorts of things. Courier and I will not shamelessly ask for your forgiveness. We only hope that we will be allowed to come to Rhodes Island to visit Lady Encia in the future. What do you think, Doctor? You're in a difficult situation, I understand. I was a guest at Pelroach's. What does that have to do with you? You were in a difficult situation. The situation is indeed excusable, which I'll note in the report. As for how the bosses will respond, that I cannot say. Thank you, Doctor and Captain Sharp. Thanks again. Doctor, I've already said goodbye to my folks. I'm ready to go now. Oh, Doberman's here? Got all your stuff? Oh, to pick us up. Instructor Doberman. The scientist became the de facto leader of Chirag, and Silverash gained the power to leverage the majority of Chirag's resources. Doctor, you ought to take my advice. I didn't hear your name mentioned by anyone else, fortunately. By the looks of things, you people managed to not get involved this time, at least. Yeah, we didn't get involved at all. Huh? Yeah, nobody's saying anything, bro. Not even me. Nobody's saying nothing. By the looks of things, not only did you not get yourselves involved, you got heavily involved. Oh, I look forward to reading your reports. All right, if there's anything you have to say, save it for once we're on the road. Get in the car. We're heading back to Rhodes Island. I thought she believed us for a minute. She's like, nah, you dumbass. I know you did shit. Doctor, do you remember that painting we saw in that store back there? I wanted the handshake. Mm-hmm. Right then and there, I really wanted to buy that painting. But after thinking about it some more, I decided not to. I mean, I know that never happened. My brother just decided to let my sister have a move. That's all there was to it. Sorry. Sorry. It's not your fault, Doctor. Without you, the tension between these two would have only gotten more vicious. But at least this helped me sort one thing out. And that is, regardless of which of them made the decision, it came as a result of their beliefs. You were just a catalyst in driving things forward. Just like how nobody would try to convince me to give up mountain climbing. Beliefs cannot be so easily changed. They wouldn't be called beliefs if they could. Right. But I have another belief that won't be so easily changed. One day I'm going to make sure my brother and sister get along again, like they used to. Okay, I'm gonna try to say that word. Perpacity? Perils that Chirag faces have only just begun. This is Doctor just talking to himself. Nah, he was on vacation. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He's just on vacation. Holy heck, it's over. They fused, perhaps. Holy heck. That was actually a pretty good story. Oh, there's no shot that it was actually a typo. Is it a typo? Perhaps the? Oh, I read that and I was like, I thought it was some word, bro. It's just the beginning. It was a typo? Oh. Okay, that makes more sense. I'll take your entire stock. What's my first impression? Okay, so this actually, I don't know. Like, I think it kind of worked out the way that I was kind of expecting it to, but I didn't know that the scientist was going to have such a huge part at the end. I feel like I was pretty right about the fact that I don't think that Silver Ash was necessarily a wrong or bad person in this scenario. I do think that he has like kind of a control issue where he wants to be in control of everything. And obviously he wants to be like the winner. And I think that he more or less, I guess, took a necessary sacrifice of some of his moves and kind of played, I guess, his best hand or whatever based on what the doctor was doing. But he ultimately ended with like what he was wanting to do. Because like, I think the overall idea is what he wanted to do was actually this. Like he wanted it to become this kind of part where the scientist handles all the beliefs and all the different things at Chirag while he handles like the financials and the resources and stuff. Are you ready for tomorrow? Is that going to be at a later date? We're going to be streaming that Friday. Friday morning, I'll do the EX stages. So like when we're having the discussion the other day with Silver Ash being like a bad guy or whatever, I really don't think that he was being bad. I think he was just trying to like protect it from outside influence. Yeah. He was just trying to basically just make sure that they had a chance to like grow and like protect their land and not be so naive to foreigners. Like, because there's obviously other countries that are going to be eyeing Chirag and be like, why isn't there stuff happening here? Why isn't there catastrophes happening here? We want that land. And he wanted to make sure that they had like an idea. No, I don't have Silver Ash. Gnosis did nothing wrong. I'd say Gnosis was the most extreme, but he was still fighting for like the general purpose as well. I would say that Gnosis like wasn't necessarily exactly in line with the way that Silver Ash wanted to do it, but they had the ultimate same goal. The way he tried to do things was wrong. Sort of. I mean, he didn't really like harm anybody. He kind of just manipulated a lot of people, but I would also say that it's kind of bad. But how was he going to do it? He also said, so the kind of biggest part though is at the end when he's playing chess, he literally says like, I would have taken, 5-10 years to do all this had I had time to do it, but I don't have time to do it. I need to have this happen rather quickly. So I'm going to have to manipulate people. I don't think that was like, I'm going to go manipulate people because I'm a stubborn asshole that wants to get his way. It was more or less like, this is what needs to happen. And we don't have time to do it peacefully or over a long period of time. Like it has to happen to like in the next couple of days or something. Insignificant details. Is a remote control constraint? I don't know. You think he would have killed anybody though? I mean, the doctor obviously went the route of like least casualties, but I don't think like Silver Ash was going to go in here and just start murdering people either. No, I've only done this one in Arknights. Like, I don't think Silver Ash was like going to just go start murking people, but I do think the doctor obviously had a lot of different ways that he was able to like help things not happen so horribly. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, I did radiant. I did near light as well. Well, because you could even see the restraint on a lot of different people. Like they're like, hey, we want to take in like anybody who's willing to give it, like to pretty much surrender. I don't know if he necessarily wanted, like, he did want to make it a dictatorship, but I don't think he wanted to be the one in ultimate power. I think he had the idea to set up the Sanctus from the beginning to be the ultimate power. I think he only wanted to control what he controls now, which is like basically the resources and all the different outgoings and incomings of people. I don't think he wanted to be in charge of the faith. He also knew that he couldn't get rid of the religion. Like at the beginning, he even said like, we're not going to be able to get rid of the religion. So there's somebody going to have to be there. I think the ultimate goal was for him to do that. He wanted to split the sister between him, or between the power between him and his sister. No, he definitely wanted to, he was trying to make Enya the true leader. He was more than willing to use her for his own goals, or wasn't trying to make her the leader. Yeah, I don't think like, I think he wanted her to be in charge of like the religion aspect of it. He wanted to use her as a pawn. Like, I do think that he had manipulative intent, but I think he was going to put her in the position of being the power, but he worked things from behind the scene. Like, he wanted her to like be, well, from what I kind of get, he wanted to be like her to be the face. And then he was the actual ruler. Yeah, I think he wanted her to be the puppet ruler. Like, he wanted to put her under his thumb and be like, you're the face, like the president or whatever. Yeah, so I guess that's let me rephrase it then. Silver Ash had the intent to use his sister as a puppet leader, and he wanted to work things from behind, but he was okay with the way that it happened now, because now Enya is obviously still, I don't want to say a puppet leader, because obviously she stood up for herself and stuff like that, but she still is kind of like the face of Chirag, and she's also going to be the person that like keeps the faith and stuff like that. And Silver Ash is still doing what he wants, which is basically moving the resources and kind of, you know, being the leader of the outside and stuff like that. Yeah, so he's definitely using her as a tool, which is why he said that like technically it's a draw for him, but he still considers it a win because this is an exception. I just don't think he was like an ultimate like dictator, because he even said like numerous times that he wanted to make sure that everybody was being safe, but he knew how hard it would be to overthrow the current powers and make them all shift. And he also said that he didn't have enough time to do it because the other countries were obviously getting hit with catastrophes and having more of like sped up timelines basically on where they were going to do stuff. Yeah, so he's going for like the more greater good angle of things, and he was willing to kind of do things that weren't necessarily considered ethical or moral in some cases, but I do think he was doing okay. Yeah, Enya has faith that the goddess is willing to take on the criticisms of the outside world and the foreigners and stuff like that, and to be stronger. She has the firm belief that the goddess is willing to not keep their people stagnated like the elder. The elder, what the heck is his thing? He was honestly like the bad guy. If you really want to look into it, they like pretty much came out and he was like, yeah, by the way, we've just been holding people like pretty much not captive, but like making people conform to old ways. Yeah, the elder guy was kind of like, nah, we gonna stay like this forever. So if you look at it, he's kind of the bad guy. Guys, are you ready for CC7 Boss's return with the rerun? Yeah, I can't wait for free, bro. I mean, he's probably not gonna be that bad, seeing as how he doesn't have max risk. It was really obvious. Well, now that I think about it, because like the Silver Ashes all have similar names as well. Enya, Encia, and then I can't say Silver Ash's name, but I think it's like Enzerodes or something like that. It's kind of a mirroring thing. You actually kind of, oh, actually I just thought about it. I wonder if that's kind of a meaning thing too as well. Because like they're also ones that have like similar names as well, and the Silver Ashes, and then they have like, you know, what Bend to the Moon just said. Yes, that's pretty cool, actually. Enciotis. So when will Sharp be the real playable character? Yeah, you're asking the real questions. Who cares about the story? When's Sharp coming? Well, I guess, yeah, technically he is coming out IS2. I mean, he's not really coming to the game, but you can play with him. Seems like a mirrored play. A little bit, yeah, on the names. I can't, I'm surprised that it took me so long to figure it out, but maybe that's because I think it took me so long to figure it out because I wasn't saying the goddess's name. I was just saying like the goddess in all the scenarios. So I never really kind of connected the dot. It was your first event, but you weren't able to clear it. Well, here's a rerun, brother. Hey, leader. Yeah, I have a lot of hype for IS2. I think it's going to be really fun to stream. Resources to receive. Hey, leader. Leader. Oh yeah, Purgatory Lava's in there too, isn't it? Isn't she? Yeah, okay. I'll dig with that. Free. Yo, outfits though. Who's buying what, huh? Well, that's actually kind of dope. Imagine I don't have the gravel skin yet. Could you imagine being somebody who doesn't have the freaking gravel skin yet? Gravel skin is a must-have. Because of all the back seating. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. Each their own. You have 269 OP. I have 95. I'm pretty close to getting 180 for this though. I'm not gonna buy Saria though. Saria? Saria? Yeah, it's Saria, right? Ethan. The must-have skin? I don't know about that. Yo, hold on. Actually, I was gonna buy this. This actually looks pretty cool. The N? This N looks baby bussin'. You not gonna buy the red cert ops? No, they can get effed. I don't know. I just haven't. Are they in here forever? I'd probably get honeyberry actually, but I've been saving. Buy it? Okay. It's cheap, buy it? Okay. I'll give in to the peer pressures. I just buy things because people told me to. But Ethan though? Ethan's a damn lizard, bro. Look at his lizard ass. They're for forever. Yeah, they're there forever. Peer pressure works, everybody. Do a tempo. That's what that's what I was waiting for. Like a million to be exact. Oh yeah, he can go invisible, can he? I learned that from the Closure Secret Files. That Ethan can go invisible. Hey, if you guys want to consider liking the stream, it helps push it out while we're streaming. It also pushes it out when we're done streaming, so everybody can watch it. So make sure to give it a thumbs up, boys. Okay. I have a couple AoE healers. So actually I was going through my AoE healers and I was trying to get some of them buffered up. So I realized I don't have an E2. So I got her up. She's now E1, level 60. She's pretty close. But I don't know if I want to E2 her or if I want to E2 maybe this scenario. I'm pretty close to E2 in this. So whenever I was actually like sitting this weekend or whatever, I was actually building up some of my healers because I realized that I don't have any of them. All right, so she's better. Was she like better than Topolopicus? Or is it situational? Topolopicus? Global healing? She has global healing? Was it her? Oh, maybe it's not. It's her talent, isn't it? I think you have to go in here, don't you? Talent? Can't read it. It's locked. At least let me read it. I saw it's on her talent, but I can't read it. Promotions tab? Oh, is it in here? Oh, it is in here. Yeah, look at that. It's at the top. Stupid. Restores the HP of all allies by 3% of her attack per second. You have a shit attack, girl? You do kind of have a shit attack, huh? I mean, I guess she's cheaper, so really I could just do both. Oh, hell. Look at skill 2. Oh, she gets a hell attack. I see. She heals operators like Mudrock? Oh, I see. Pretty good. I also have her on deck. She's kind of chilling. I don't know. I've just been trying to like level up some of my healers because I know that they're kind of like neglected. And then I have my girl. She's getting up there, but she ain't gonna be there for a minute. I might not even do that, but at least got her up to where Click's at almost. We got Gray. Look at Gray. Look how cute Gray is. Most of the time, yeah, but they're like my weakest link on my whole entire team, like kind of by a far margin. So I was just trying to get more healers for more situations. Yeah, no, he's getting an altar. He went to a boy. His eye is too small. Don't roast my boy Gray like that. I'll take him off the screen. Don't you dare roast my boy Gray like that. I'm taking him off. Have I read her talent? Maybe. Yeah, I know that she can do the SP recovery. If you're gonna roast my boy, then you can not talk to him ever again. Favorite operator of each branch? I mean, like each branch like this? Oh. Okay, so we'll do Vanguard. I'm pretty torn between Flametail and Cell Leech. By the way, this is going to be more of like a waifu thing than it is going to be like uses. I really like Cell Leech's design, but I think, I don't know. Okay. So Flametail is probably my favorite Vanguard. I think she looks really cool and she has like a pretty cool unique abilities, I guess. I know a lot of people are just going to say she's, you know, Texas, but I think she's pretty fun. So it's either her or Cell Leech. Those two are pretty much my favorite Vanguards, at least the ones I use the most. As far as guards go, I'd say obviously Radiant Knight is up there as one of my favorites, just design wise. I like her VA. I actually like her story as well. I think she's really cool, and she is the sister of my favorite defender, so I can't really say too much against her. But but yeah, so Radiant Knight would probably be my favorite. And then going into this, unfortunately, out of all the cool defenders, the Mudrocks, the Liskarms, the Spots, the Beagles, the Gummies, the Auroras, how cute. It's Blim and Shine. It's Blim and Shine, 100% my favorite defender. She's cool. She has a lot of stuff. She's actually pretty good outside of the fact that she looks dope as hell. But I don't have every defender, so maybe that will change eventually. I'm not really sure. I'm just doing it based on the ones that I have. Mudrock's a good contender as well. Not this Mudrock. This Mudrock kind of scares me, but like the cute one. Like if we look at her skins, the cute ones, I like those ones. Now going into snipers, a little bit on the bias side here is going to be Exia. She was my first 6-star. She looks damn cool. She's a damn angel. She does big boy damage. And she says apple pie. And that's pretty cute. So we like that. Cruz is also really cool. I have a thing for like using Cruz on the team just because she was there from day one. I think she's really fun. I like her skin as well. But my favorite is going to be Exia. Now as casters, I'm a little conflicted on the casters a little bit. Amiya is really cool story wise. I think as far as like her development and stuff, I think she's really fun. I do like Click. Click, she has a special place in my heart because she's a meme on the channel. She's a meme on the channel because she always ends up dying or being misplaced. So I always have to feel bad for Click, but it's probably Amiya. Amiya is probably my favorite. In terms of use, like just the way she looks, she's really cool. She has a cool skin that I'll never be able to get again, so that's pretty dope. But I don't know. She's also really cool too. I like the way she looks, but she ain't got no skins. But I'd probably say Amiya is probably just from like story related purposes. I kind of like the way that she snaps her back when she does different ults. That's pretty cool. Now for healer, honestly, this might seem kind of dumb, but I say Silence. I really like Silence. I like the way that she looks. I also think that her drone is pretty useful for a lot of different scenarios. I know a lot of pushback probably on that one because like, you know, maybe you could use an AoE or something like that. I like being able to heal people that I need to put somewhere else. I think the drone helps out a lot and has actually helped out a ton from being a newer player. I think this drone has saved me like a million times when I didn't have like all the heals in the world. So I would say Silence is probably there. Design wise, you know, Philopopicus is pretty cool looking. She's obviously an owl as well. Comes from the same little area. Honeyberry is really cute. I like the way that she looks. I also kind of like the way that she does things, and her range is massive, by the way. But yeah, so I'd probably say silence for the the medic. Now, can you guess who I'm gonna pick for this one? I like my healers with the ability to kill. Okay, so I don't know. Honestly, I don't really use this category like a ton, if I'm being 100% honest. Usually the one I use is Suzerain, just because she has like the slow to her. So she has been the most efficient to my team. And maybe that's just from the perspective that I'm not using everybody else, because Samir is also really efficient for Exia, especially with her little doll shit. She does look like a mean little toddler, which is kind of cute. She has a huge ass range, which is also really cool. Sora is also really cool looking, but I haven't really found too much like use for her ability, I guess, on my current teams. But I also haven't looked too much into her, so it's kind of hard to say. Deep color was honestly like kind of a cool thing when I first started. Having a summoner being able to have those little tentacles were pretty cool, especially when I first started. Having like an additional block was also pretty cool. But honestly, I'd probably say either Suzerain or Samir, and I'd probably lean more towards Suzerain just because I use her more, and I think that she's just a little bit more beneficial to like my current team most of the time. But that's also because I haven't used Samir a lot. But anyway, I'm gonna say Suzerain. And now the last but the least, this one's actually kind of a hard category, not gonna lie. So I am pretty inclined towards Gravel because I use her quite a bit. I think she's really cool looking, and she likes kissing, so that's pretty cool. She's obviously part of the whole group with Blumensshine and Radiant Knight, and again, she likes kissing, which is really cool. But Mr. Weedy Weedy is also very, very cool design wise. I really like the way that Weedy looks. I also like that she pushes shit very hard. That's pretty cool. Phantom's also an edgelord. He looks badass as hell, and he has a cat. That's pretty cool. He also has a mask that he doesn't quite put on, but he's kind of a theater boy, so I don't really know how I feel about him. His Ian's pretty cool. Cliff art. Obviously, we have a little bit of a different opinion on Cliff art now that I've seen a little bit more in the story. I tend to like her a little bit more, and I tend to like characters a little bit more when I see them in the story. Robin's pretty sad and depressed, so that's kind of like where I'm at emotionally a lot, so I can kind of vibe with her a little bit. She looks tired, kind of looks done with it. Jay, he looks like a kind of like a serial killer, if I'm being 100% honest. I don't even know what's in that bag. He kind of looks like he has people's parts in there, and he looks like he has a passport, like he's trying to leave the country, so he's kind of ripped. Anyway, this didn't turn into a roasting session. Sorry, Jay. He's a regular cook. Oh, okay. I feel bad for you. Never mind. Sorry, buddy. He kind of looks a little scary though. Hell drop. Yeah. I need to upgrade a lot of units, honestly. There's a lot of things. He has a crab. That's pretty cool. Oh, he can silence? Oh my god, that would have been so much more helpful than a lot of things. Oh my god, he can silence? Reduced deployment time, but DP cost is not refunded upon retreating. While deployed, 3 DP are consumed every 3 seconds. Automatically retreats without sufficient DP. Yeah, but I feel if you put like a flag bearer or something like hanging out with him, he'd probably be chilling. Like when he adds to the table though, just having like a silence, I mean, that's kind of worth, honestly. You got the same treatment from the story. Well, at least I'm not different. And then we got this robot. I like this Therm X EX, the nuker apparently. Anyway, I didn't come here to roast everybody in this lineup, so I would say Gravel is probably my favorite playstyle wise, but I also haven't used Phantom very often, so that's kind of like not really fair. It's kind of biased because I know that Phantom's a little bit better than Gravel, but I don't know. Gravel is pretty cool. She's cute, and like I said, she likes to kiss. Yeah, you guys want me to play it? Plus, I mean, that skin's pretty dope as hell. So, I mean, we get this, don't we? Eventually. Oh no, we get a different skin, a free skin for him. Which one is it? It's one of these attacks, right?
Do you see your own the actor, the guilty? Hear my voice. I come from
Where the hell is it?
This, it is over. This. Fall back.
Okay, I think it's back here.
Lost your so I'm with you. I come from the shadow. Hear my voice. I come from the shadows.
He comes from the shadows. This one?
Yes. Lift your voices. Sing for me. Sing for me.
Yeah. So there's
Yes. Lift your voices. Sing for me. Sing for me.
that. Where's the one he says he
I
comes?
come from the shadows.
I just realized how that kind of sounds so creepy. I skimmed over it the first time that I listened to it.
I come from the shadows.
That's the only, I don't think that has the intention you think it does, Phantom. I come from the shadows. I hope not, bro. I hope not.
Hear my voice. Hear my song.
I didn't even realize it whenever I went through it the first time. I come from the shadows. Well, maybe you should stay in the shadows, bro. You're kind of freaking me out. I was going to the trade zone. All right. So the thing is, I have to buy these. So this is very tempting, but I have to get these. Yes. And there's a reason for getting those, but I don't think I can do it yet. No, I need one more. Please, I beg. Oh, I need 180 anyway. Okay, well, we're pretty close to getting Blemmy to E2. Check out his gotcha line. Okay, let me go back in there. Boo boo, boo boo, boo boo. Oh, no. His gotcha line? What is his gotcha line? What is a gotcha line? Is it a greeting? Title Ian.
Arknights!
Wait a minute.
Arknights!
Why does he say it like that? Arknights. Yes, Arknights, bro. God.
Code name Phantom. The phantom behind the curtain. Gaspard de la Nuit.
Oh God. Gaspard de la Nuit.
Who are your enemies? And where do they hide?
Okay, I gotta listen to that.
Code name
Was that
Phantom.
French?
The phantom behind the curtain. Gaspard de la Nuit.
Gaspard de la
Tell
Nuit.
me, who are your enemies? And where do
Is
they
it French?
hide?
I don't know. Is it French? It just looks French and sounds French to me. Gaspard de la Nuit. Draw me like one of your French girls.
The shadows have never left your side, even without the night.
Try JP too.
Careful of your untimely somnolence.
Somnolence. Hey, he says the word that I can never say. Somnolence. Hey, look at that. What'd you say, JP?
Phantom.
Oh.
闇夜にさまよう幽霊どんちょう裏の幻影教えてくれ君の敵の所在とその名を
I don't know. The JP sounds pretty good too.
私のために歌え歌え歌え
Sounds a little bit scarier. I'd say that.
では夜の帳に潜り私は闇より現れる
Now Battle 4.
私のために歌え歌え歌え
Oh, now I see why everybody calls it that. Now I see. What happens if I put it in like KR?
팬텀이라고 한다.
Ooh, this sounds pretty good too.
떠도는 유령, 무대 막 뒤의 환영. 가르쳐줘. 너의 적이 있는 곳과 그 이름을. 나를 위해 노래하라, 노래하라, 노래하라.
Oh God, it sounded like you kind of coughed at the end. Alright, go.
나는 어둠 속에서 나타난다.
Oh my God, yeah, I was gonna say he chokes at the end of that one. The KR voice is actually pretty good too. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the damn music in the game because when I turn up the I love you music, We need you about like a 70. So then I can actually listen to these damn voices. Because like when I'm listening to the voices while trying to do that, I can't hear them very well. Oodala. No, that's not what I want to do.
Thanks for promoting me.
Thanks for promoting me.
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Yes.
Apple pie.
Yes. What does a KR sound like?
Apple pie.
See, even that one's cute too.
Apple pie.
Okay, I gotta listen to it in every voice option that there is.
苹果派.
Oh, Pinko Pie.
苹果派.
Okay, I like that one. Pinko Pie. Yeah. Pinko Pie. Dude, Cruises. Cruises sounds like Peppa Pig. I can't get that out of my head. Somebody said it and I'll never be able to forget it.
We're about to leave. But I just got up.
But I just got up.
Wait. Is this the doctor's office?
It is the
How
doctor's
did I get
office.
here?
I don't know if I want to answer that.
I'm Cruz. I might be inexperienced, but I'll do the best I can.
That doesn't ruin anything for me either. I just always think it's funny. Battle.
Take aim.
Take.
Here I am. There you are.
There you are. Isn't she supposed to be an Aussie though? I actually missed this though. I missed hearing that. Or this one. I don't know. I really like her voice and JP though. I like that. I like hearing that whenever I'm fighting. Older Cruz. What's up, Shy? Yeah, I thought she was supposed to be Aussie. Australian. The deep voice.
Don't worry about my bow. I keep it well maintained. It's much tougher than you, so stop asking about it already. There are so many interesting people at Rhodes Island. Would be nice if I could make a friend or two to travel with. Nowadays, the Knights of Casimirs are little more than a bunch of musclehead.
I don't like. How do I say it? How do I say it? The thing about Platinum's
So lame.
voice is I feel like it needs to sound. I don't want to say deeper. I don't know how to say it. Like, no, like I literally don't know how to word it. Is what I mean. Like,
Don't worry about my bow. I keep it well maintained. It's much tougher than you, so stop asking about it already.
she sounds like she has glasses, TBH. I don't mean like that, but I feel like it needs to be more like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to really say it. Maybe I need to listen to a couple more before I can figure out.
First, break their legs. Second, break their armor.
Like she kind of sounds like she's a high schooler, basically. Yeah, like she sounds like she's from like.
And third, pierce their flesh.
Yeah, like less like high school girlish, more like a more mature, like, I don't want to say deeper, but more of like a, has more umph to it, more like a, more mature, I guess is the only word I can really say. I don't really know how else to say it, I guess.
Now, it's checkmate.
Like a lot older. Like, okay, so if I went to like Radiant Knights, so Radiant Knights obviously she sounds much older because, you know, she is, but.
Being in Casimiras was no easy thing. The Adeptus Sprawi Deliwi and the General Chamber of Commerce are still.
I wanted Platinum to sound not exactly like that, obviously, but just kind of in the same vein. like having this more like
Being in
more
Casimiras
mature,
was no easy thing.
more like, hey, I'm a warrior. Hey, I've done all this stuff.
The General Chamber of Commerce are still constantly at each other's throats. And the day
Although she says Casimir's wrong. Sounded her cold, or she sounded bored? Yeah, she just sounds kind of like bored. But I mean, in some cases, I guess she kind of fits.
bow to me.
Oh God.
May the light imbue you.
Ooh, may it mute
This long
me.
night too shall now end. To grasp bright power is so as to sweep all wrongdoing from this world.
Ranger's name or is the best. What is Ranger? A Ranger? Like a Ranger, the skelly dude.
A man of my
Oh,
experience
God.
can tell you'll be a great leader one day, Doctor.
Doctor. Yeah, I mean, she definitely complained a lot, so that's what I was gonna say. Like, the attitude's kind of right, but like, I don't know, the voice needs to be a little bit. I don't know.
I have an unusual skin tone, you say? Just a souvenir from back when I snuck into a biolab and, please, I'm joking around.
I'm joking around. Jeez, you went down there,
I
huh?
need to wear this scarf even when I sleep, or else my neck will get cold.
What happens when your neck gets cold? What happens when your neck gets cold, bro? What goes on with that?
Found you. Taste my arrow.
Taste my arrow. It kind of does sound like Grandpa, doesn't he?
Got it.
Got it.
All right. Let's get going.
He old? He probably is old. Is he old? Is he old? If he's old, then
My turn, is it?
my turn, is it? My turn. Hey, wait. My turn, is it?
Hello? I should start using the voice changer more. Echo. Hello? 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 My turn, is it?
Oh God, I sound like an evil villain there. Maybe when I do the voices, I should preset some of these.
Found you.
Found you. Ooh, that kind of sounds good. Found you.
A man of my experience can tell you'll be a great leader one day, Doctor.
A man of my experience can tell you you'll be a great leader one day, Doctor.
There you go. There you go. I'm a VA. Now we're a VA. Evil Zach. Should have done it for Golo.
Doctor, I greatly admire your genius. It's my honor.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
Sound like Phantom more than Rangers though. I don't know about that. I can read one of his voice lines. Which voice line do you want me to read? It's Morbin time.
Yes, lift your voice. Sing for me.
Oh, you want me to
Sing
say?
for
I can say this one.
I come from the shadows.
I come from the shadows.
Maybe if he had like a dark alter ego.
I could change this to... Hold on. Sing for me. I don't know. I think that's too low.
Oh, well, I could also do this for the girls. Hey, good looking. It's too deep. Well, this is not deep enough. Hi, ready for battle. Kind of sound like a robot. Hi, ready for battle. Roger, roger. Roger, roger. Get him! The Jedis are too strong!
That's what that kind of sounds like. Oh, fuck.
Bip bip bip. Roger. Get him. Fire! Shoot hail!
What? No, it's a voice changer.
I've had this side of the voice changer, but I haven't really used it. That might be because I'm evil. That sounds kind of weird.
Whoa. I haven't really used this much, but okay, this is kind of messing my voice up quite a bit. I'm bored now. Oh, this kind of sounds like, oh, this sounds like robotic though. See, that's supposed to be pitch. What is that supposed to do? Hello. I am so, see, this kind of like adds a weird brr, like it sounds like that. I don't like that. Hello.
Imagine someone watching the VOD and skipped ahead and heard that go from the shadows over and over. It's literally, it gave some weird thing to my voice. It sounds like I lost my voice a little bit. I don't know. Anyway,
go back to normal. Yeah, I've had that voice changer forever, but I never use it. Now my voice doesn't sound normal to me. Beans.
Beans. Beans.
Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go, bro. I can do one more of these, I think. Was it 38 or 36? Damn it. What is this? Oh, it's 18. Oh, I'll do a couple of these. Beans. They have a couple of these like preset though. Like this one. Yo, Shotty.
Listen, everyone. Stay
Hey.
calm.
Shot.
Take it serious now.
Shot.
Follow me. Here I am.
Here I am. Shawty's like a melody in my head. Oh. I have a demon. Oh my god, that one sounds deep. That one's too deep. Shy. Sound like corpse husband. Shy. Zero sanity moment. I just woke up too. What is this echoey? Why is this like this? Don't do this to me. Shy. Turn on subtitles? For what? Not turn on those subtitles. There's a robot one too. Robot. Hello. Meow meow. Hello. Oh, I guess this is more like Roger Roger.
Roger, Roger. I found it. Roger, Roger. Defeat the Jedi.
If I add a megaphone to it, that one is more like the droids.
Look, get him. It's the Jedi. Roger, Roger.
That sounds more like that. There's presets in here too. This one's a robot. That is not a robot, dude. That'll hurt my ears. This is the one for auto tune. Affirmative.
Hold on, I gotta get right there. Affirmative. Shoddy.
Shoddy. Like an alien in my head.
Oh, this is a preset for Ray.
Sheesh. What is this one supposed to be? Oh well, anyway. I'll stop ruining your guys' head, your guys' brains. I've had this for so long and I just now was like, okay, maybe I should mess with that. Oh well, that's a good voice.
Hey, leader.
I'd have to see how it adjusts my own voice. Sheesh. That's not what I want to do. Oh God. Okay. Zero sanity moment. It's 11 a.m. I better have some more sanity. I ain't got the day. The day ain't done yet, fellas. That was pretty fun. I might be able to find a couple different voices that we can do for some of the people in the story. Bean. What the fuck? God, this stream was fun. It's always fun. It's even fun when we're reading and chat's roasting me for all the damn all the damn things I say wrong. I don't want ads, bro. I just started. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the hell off. Not sure what we're gonna do tonight. I was gonna do like chapter 7 stuff, but I think I just want to play it all like together so then I don't forget where the hell I'm at. Friday morning, 100% is gonna be EX stages for Break the Ice. I would do it on Thursday, but we stream Friday, so I'm just gonna do it on Friday morning. So Friday morning EX stages, we'll see how that works. And then we'll see what we got to do. Maybe we'll do kind of like an off thing tonight. Maybe we'll do a different thing. I don't know. Punishing Graven or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'll let you guys know. The notify thing will go out if I make a thumbnail and all that type of stuff. So if you guys want to do that, I'll also put it on the channel. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Day, whatever. If you want to hit the like button on your way out, we're 5 away from 100 though. Appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Also sub if you haven't, if you want to see more Arknights content. Love you guys. Bye bye. See ya. Beans. I like that. I like that meme. It's pretty funny. Spam your emotes if you got them. Show everybody what they're missing. JK, love you guys. Bye. Bean on.